Today, I'm going to share with you about me, about Loan Factory, about our system, what we have to offer you. I will show you the system, and let's say if you have a loan, how do we move it from the beginning to the end. I'll show you the loan process so that you understand. And at the end, I would love to answer any question you have. It could be any question about me, about my company, about anything. Okay? But along the way, please ask relevant, if I on a particular topic, then try to ask questions about that topic. Don't try to ask something that unrelated. Okay? That way it would be more structured. It's easier for everyone to follow. Okay? Now, any questions before I started? Okay, I will start it now. So we have 54 people in this room, which is good. And I will share with you my screen. So you see, this is our website. The website is more than just a pretty website. A website should do the work for us. So the consumer, when they go here, they can run a pricing, they can check the rate, and they can see whatever we want them to see. So we want them to see that we have $1,000 rate guarantees. So what does it mean? This probably you never seen this before because there's no company out there to this program. Not many companies dare to $1,000 loss rate guarantee, right? So you think about you are running your own business, right? You have your own client, you have your own expense, you have a competitor, you have a market. So in order to win customers, in order to be successful, you need to be better than your competitor, right? You need to be so good that the clients will come to you and ask you to help them, right? Imagine that you are not better than your competitor. How can you win the clients? So imagine that I am a borrower and I need a mortgage. I stand in front of you here and I ask you who can help me with mortgage. You need to, all of you should say, yes, I can help you, Tom. And all of you should say something to impress me so that I will pick you, right? So do you have anything to impress me? If not, then how can you be successful, right? There's so many loan officers out there and they are promoting themselves every day. So if you have nothing better than your competitors, how can you win? How can you grow your business? The two restaurants. The restaurant have better service and better food, we win, right? A good doctor will win over a bad doctor. A good attorney will win over a bad attorney. So you want to be serious. You want to be a better loan officer. And how can you be a better loan officer? I want you to think about this. What makes one better than the other, especially in mortgage, right? So when you are better, of course, you have to have better pricing, a better rate for your clients, right? How can you survive in this business if your interest rate is too high? If your business rate too high, how can you win, right? How can the client come to you? And even if they come to you, they shop around and they find out that your competitor have better rate, they will go with your competitor. So this is a program that you not only prove to your client that you have the best rate, but also you can win the trust from your clients, right? So imagine you can post this on social media, you tell your realtor and clients that you have the best rate. If not, you pay your client $1,000. So when you join Loan Factory, you will have the confidence to do this. You have the ability to promote this program so that you can win trust from your realtor and clients, you can win more business, and you can be successful. This is what I offer you, we offer you. I don't think any other companies out there can offer you this. So when you promote this, it is very likely that the client will come to you and say, here's my loan estimate. Can you beat it, right? So what happens is the first step is they upload the LE. And after they upload the LE, you get notified. You talk to you will call the borrower and tell them if you can beat it or not. If you can beat it, perfect, you win a client. If you cannot beat it, we want you to lower your compensation. So our pricing is getting better than that offer. And the worst case scenario, then worst case scenario, we cannot beat that offer, then the company will pay for it. You don't have to pay. So there's nothing to lose. The only thing you might lose is you have to be willing to lower your comp all the way to zero in order to win. But even if that happens, you still have a happy clients. You get the best rate from you, and they will spread the word around so that you can have more clients. You know. So any question about this $1,000 lowest rate guarantee?
I do have a question. That $1,000 guarantee is not offered in South Carolina, correct?
Right now, we offer only on these 12 states, and we might expand it more in the future. We might expand more. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we're adding more states all the time.
Why is it specific to 12 states?
Oh, very good question. So what happened is initially I rolled it out to all states, but then a lot of my competitors got mad. They hate me. So some of them reported to the state regulator. They think that this is illegal. They think that nobody can advertise that you have the lowest rate. And that is correct. You cannot advertise that you have the lowest rate. But this is a program, and I promote my program. You know, my program has a name, $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. It has term and condition. And I keep my promise. It's not like something that I cannot prove. I prove it. And if I fail, I pay $1,000. So there's nothing wrong with this. But my attorney just told me, don't go crazy yet, because you know it's almost impossible for any company to be 100% compliance. We don't want the regulator to look at us and watch out and give me a hard time on other areas. So that's why I just added more and more states as we move along. So far, in more than 1 year already, there's no problem at all. Even the competitor report to the regulator, we explain and they're okay with it. So that's why I'm adding more states as we move along. Yeah, we will add more states.
Is it available in Colorado?
Yeah, I think so. It's Colorado right here.
And Texas?
Yeah, it's on Texas too. It's available in Texas.
So who pays that $1,000? Is it the MLO or the company?
Loan factory will pay. You don't have to pay. Yeah.
So to beat the price, we need to go for a zero compensation as well.
No,
so that is
no. So basically, as the loan originator, we allow you to change your compensation. You can charge 250 bps or lower. So on any given loan, you can change your compensation. So as long as your offer is better than the competing offer, we win, right? So you have that flexibility. You can adjust your comp so that your offer is better. That's it.
I got it, but how much low we need to go? Like, is there any benchmark? At least we need to get the 25 bits.
There's no benchmark. Whatever offer,
There is.
whatever competing offer have, we need to beat it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So guys, this is the answer. The lower your comp is, the lower your pay is, the lower the rate goes. That's as simple as it is. The lower your comp is, the lower your pay is, the lower the rate is. That's how you compete.
Right.
Giving up your pay, he said you can go to zero. You can only use the program if you're willing to go to zero. But then you win a client. The client goes around and tells everybody, "Hey, Joe gave me the best rate. Joe gave me the best rate." Yeah, you didn't get paid on it, but now he's telling everybody in town about it. And who knows? The next person might pay full comp. You don't know.
Yeah, those are all the fear that we have, but in reality, it's not happening. So in reality, we never been beaten. Okay, that's the first fact. We ran this for 14 months. We haven't lost any deal, any money at all. So that proves that we're doing well. We get new clients. This is just a marketing tool, right? We use that to reassure our clients that we have the best rate. In case that they have an offer, we will beat it. So this gives us a lot of power to go out there to prove to everyone that we have the best rate. And that is exactly what we want. We want the ability to impress our clients, to win more clients. That's all.
Well, I understand that, you've never had to pay out anything, but how many times has the loan officer had to go to zero comp to get the deal?
Zero time. Never happened.
Thank you.
So, I have a question. If you go zero, how do I pay administrative fees and all those fees that are supposed to go to
We
loan?
will make sure that you don't have to lose money. You will never lose money. That's the bottom line.
Okay, but I can't pay from my pocket because I went zero to you guys.
You never pay out of pocket. You never lose money. And it's all
Don, I have a serious question. Okay, so we are 1099. We are basically running our own business.
yes.
But you set us up on a comp, and I'm not being facetious, I'm not being ugly, I just want to know the fact of the matter. We are set up on a comp plan, and that comp plan is, say, 2 points at our agreement between the two of us. So I set my comp at 2 points. That means I'm going to get paid 2 points on every loan that I close. I understand I can choose to borrow paid and reduce my comp, but I also understand that if I'm set up on a 2 point comp, that I'm supposed to make 2 points on the deal. So that's my confusion. And then I'm also clear from the regulators that comp can't change but every 90 days or such. So how does that play into this, or does it? And just to be clear on it, I just want to make sure that I understand if I drop my comp on borrow paid to zero, I'm not getting paid the 2 points on it. But clear that up for me, if you will.
Sure. So you have to understand the difference between lender pay and borrow pay.
Understood.
With lender pay compensation, most lender won't allow us to change every 90 days. And that is lender pay compensation. Lender pay compensation applies to everyone in the company. So one factory with 150 loan officers, we set lender pay at 250. Let's say with Rocket, we set at 250. That means everyone in our company, if we go with lender pay, it has to be 250, no less. We cannot change at all. Okay, but in reality, we don't make that much. We have to switch to borrow pay and lower our comp. And from loan to loan, because of the competition, we normally have to lower our comp, and it can be 200, could be a 150, 175, it could be 150, it could be 100, or it could be 50 bips. So it will change from loan to loan. And you are the one that decide how much you want to make.
And do we need to monitor based on ethnicities and such as to who gets 2 points, who gets 2.5 points, who gets 1 point, who gets a half point? Do you monitor that? Because, I mean, I know that's something the government will come back on us for. So my question is, do we have to monitor that? If we give it to a black guy, then we have to give it to a white guy. We have to give it to an Indian guy. We have to give it to a Mexican guy. Do we need to pinpoint and monitor that? Is that something we have to do on an individual basis?
So it's all competition. I don't monitor you on your individual basis. I myself, I close about 70 loans a month. All my loans, I set it at 1%. I don't care who they are, what ethnic they are, what language they speak, I don't care. But every one of you, most of you close 1 or 2 loans a month. So I don't see how we have to monitor that. Why is it make a difference? Most of us, either black or Asian or Caucasian, we help our own people. You are Hispanic, you have Hispanic people. So most of your clients are similar and the same. And I don't see the effort of monitor on individual level because we don't close that many loans. So I don't see any concern right here.
But you have yours set at 1%, and that's what everybody needs to be conscious of. If you're jumping from 2 points on one, 1.75 to another one, to 2.2 on another one, you need to be consistent. So hear this out, because it's a serious issue when you start charging people different amounts. You better adhere to this, because the federal government's going to come down on you because you're independent, right? Am I clear on this?
Yes, I'm clear. That's why I set all my clients, my personal clients, to 1%. I don't jump. And all of us should do the same. And that's why everyone, when you join Loan Factory, we ask you, what is your target compensation? We set it, we put into your system, we create a website for you. We set up your expect compensation so that the consumer can go to your website. We build a website for everyone. So as a loan officer, we build a website for you. Each of you will have one website with your own domain name, with your own pricing engine, with your own expected compensation for every loan. So you do have an expectation how much you want to make, and you put it in your website, and the consumer can see that.
And we lock the loans to that website, or we go to the lender's website to lock the loan?
I'm sorry?
Do we lock the loan through our website, or do we go to the lender and lock the loan?
You go to the lender to lock the loan. Yes.
Does it search pricing for us to make sure we're going to the best pricing?
The lender website have the pricing. There's nothing you can change.
No. The website that we're providing, through that website, are we able, because as a broker, you're responsible to find the best deal for the customer.
Yes.
Are we able to shop pricing through that website?
Yes, right here. You can see right here. So the consumer can go here, and you yourself, you as a loan officer, you can use the same website, and you can run the pricing. And the pricing is super cool. It will help you detect the affordable homeownership programs. So for example, if your income is 80% of AMI, you qualify for the LLPA waiver, the home ready. You see the reason why. You can see the rate. So here's our pricing engine, and it is super easy to use. Let's say 5.375. There are 21 lenders, and we see which lender have the best rate. So the consumer can see all of this. You can see all of this. We are on the same page. We look at the same number, everything is the same. So we allow the consumer to check the rate, APR and everything, payment, everything. So we have the best technology out there. No other company can have this kind of technology. Our pricing engine is super easy to use. You see how fast I get it done? Only like 30 seconds. Answer some of these basic information. I can see the rate. And we even have, you can see right here, right? We help the borrower detect the good loan program and compare you right now with your own company right now. You don't have the tool to help the client detect that they can qualify for this. They can qualify for this. So they get money here, 2,500 credit. They can qualify to get the best rate because it's LLPA waiver. So that's why as a result, you can see I can offer my client 5.5% rate. And I can shop around. And of course, because I shop around on every single loan. I will quote my client this lender or this lender. The top three is what I offer my client. I would never offer my client to this lender because they offer a terrible rate, and therefore I will not send loan to this lender. And that's why I win. Because you, if it were you, you don't have this pricing engine, you will send your loan to, let's say, PRNG, Millway, Flagstar. Look at this, $5,000. And that's why my client, when they come to Loan Factory, they get this, they say $5,000. And that's why they love me. That's why Loan Factory is well known for having a super low rate. And we let the consumer do everything themselves. Yeah, hi, Alfredia.
Is this a proprietary pricing engine for Loan Factory, or what is it?
Yeah, this is our own pricing engine. We built it. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you click here, you can see our compensation 1%. So everything is included. When the consumer get this pricing, we get paid 1%. And the consumer, when they see this, they love it because this is super low. You cannot find anyone better than us. And I challenge everyone out there. Compare your pricing with your company right now versus loanfactory.com. If you have better rate, let me know. I would love to find out.
How do you work? I mean, Loan Factory and the lenders marketplace, how do you work together?
I don't understand your question.
Okay, she's talking about lender price, you know, where you have all those lenders and their pricing and everything.
So lender price is just like this. They are a pricing engine. We are a pricing engine. We have this lender on our system. See this 23 lender? So it's just different tool. We build our own tool, and our pricing engine is better than lender price, better than loan system.
So when you send the loan estimate to the client at 5.5, are they going to see the broker fee of 7,500, the 1%?
The 1%, yeah, they will see the broker fee because this is borrow pay. So what on the LE, you will see that there will be borrow pay broker compensation of $7,650. But there will be a lender credit on the bottom right, showing the same amount.
Oh,
That negates that. Okay.
okay.
But that will be based on the pricing I choose, right?
So remember, this is a pricing engine for the consumer. This is what consumers see. So what they see is what they get, right? No surprise. So if they come here, I will give them 5.5% with no point and $755 credit. This is exactly what I offer my clients.
Okay, and you don't face any objections. The reason I ask is I am a customer, and in direct lending, you don't see the broker fees. But I'm just trying to understand how to handle those objections with the clients if they ever come up with that. Why am I seeing that as the fee, even though there is a positive, as in cancels out each other? Sometimes they could just still question, oh, am I paying you $7,000 for just doing the loan?
Yes, there's nothing you can do. You have to explain. You have to say, even though you pay me, but you got to cut it back to offset it.
Otherwise, you go lender paid, then you don't show.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but then you said that 1%, it defaults to 1%, right? So that means you cannot charge for your comp. You cannot get paid more than 1%. Is that correct?
If you set 1%, you get paid 1%. But
That's titled yours.
you can check. Everyone is different. You as a loan officer, you can set it at 1.5 if you want to. It's up to you. So on your pricing engine, you can set it to 1.5. I can show you. Let me share with you. I can share with you that later. I will show you how it's worked. But when I log in, I can show you. Any more questions?
Yeah, hi, Tuan. I just wanted to know, like, so I understand all of this part of it. I can choose what I want. Like with the lender paid, though, that's already set by the brokers, right? So if in California the brokers are all at 2, that's what it is. I can't set that, but I can set that on the website. You're setting it for borrower paid,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Okay. Then what comes out of that for us? So is the processing, do we have a situation where we can charge processing and
Yes.
on
Yes.
two, or does that come out of it?
Let me go to that. So that's why if you have question, like, wait to the end. It's easier for me to answer. So basically, I will show you our technology. We build our own LOS, POS, pricing engine, CRM, marketing. We build everything ourselves. We don't use any other software. So that makes us a very special and better brokerage. We run so fast because we have our own technology. And if you come and work with Loan Factory, you don't have to pay every month to get the software. You can cancel the subscription with Landing Pad or Arrive or Loan Shifter. You can cancel all of it. We provide you all the tools you need to do your business, and it's free. We don't charge you anything. I will be providing the training. We offer training every week so that you can learn. And I want you to be successful. Therefore, I know about this business inside out. I know how to get clients. I know how to do the right thing so that the client will choose me. The client will come to me. Like, for example, this month I'm going to close at least 70 loans. So I'm the #1 loan officer in the country 2 years in a row. So the loan business is, I know that inside out. So I will be helping you. I will guide you what to do so that you can grow your business. So that is the benefit of working with me. You see exactly what I do every day so that you can learn from me. We have a team of 10 marketing personnel who can help you. They can help you create a customized image, edit video. They can help you run ads. If you want to run ads to get lead, they help you. So it's all free. And we have a team of 5 underwriters full-time. They will help you underwrite a loan, calculate DTI. Most of you, 90% of us, we don't know much about non-QM. When we have a difficult scenario, non-QM scenario, we don't know what to do. So normally our underwriter will jump in and say, you should go with this lender, this program, and this is the rate. They will explain to you. They will help you. And we work with over 200 lenders. Therefore, we will never say no to any loans, any clients, any realtor. They come to us, they have a scenario, we have a lender for them. We have a loan program for them. So there's a lot of benefit.
Are you all looking for new lenders to add to the portfolio, like with rates and things like that?
Exactly. I will show you later about our platform, our lenders, everything. I'll go to that very soon. So you don't have to pay any monthly fee, no desk fee, no junk fee, no nothing. So let's say if you stay with Loan Factory and you don't close any loan for 3 months, 6 months, you pay nothing. Nothing out of your pocket, no overhead, no nothing. Okay? Unlike many other lenders, brokerage out there, they charge you everything. They try to make money off you. Here, we don't even require minimum production. If you don't close a loan, we know that right now is difficult time, so you don't have to close it. That's fine. 100% commission minus a flat fee of $5.95. So every loan that you have is your loan, your client. You decide how much you want to make. You switch to borrow pay. You decide this loan 150. The other loan only 100 because you compete so much. So you decide how much is the commission. And wherever lender pay us, you keep 100% minus $5.95. And you also have to pay $500 in-house processing fee. So the total is $10.95 per loan. The processing fee, $500, is super low, and they do most of the work for you. So when the loan is ready to go, you decide the lender, you decide correspondent or wholesale, you decide the lender, you decide the compensation, and you convert it to the loan. The processor will jump on and take the loan all the way to fund it for you. They do everything, register the loan, issue disclosure, take care of condition, work with clients. They do everything to close the loan, except quote rate and lock rate. Those are your job. Except expanding the fee, the LE and CD, those are your job. But everything else, they do it.
Could we still process our own loans if need be?
The answer is no. The reason is we want you to focus on originating. We want you to be successful. Processing is very tedious and it's consuming time and effort. We want you to focus on the front end, promoting yourself. Almost all of us here, we don't do enough marketing. We don't post enough on social media. We don't go out there to do networking. So you need to do more of that. You know, even if you have 1 loan or 5 loans or 10 loans a month, you should always prospect it. You always need to go out there and get more business. So that is the reason why we don't want you to process. So for example, if you say you process, what if you have 5 loans or 10 loans or 20 loans? Who's going to help you with processing?
No, I have some clients that are really close friends and stuff, so they want to deal with me, and I don't want to, you know, send them off to someone that I don't know or like a processor they don't know, you know, and ruin the relationship if we're very close friends.
Yeah, you define, I think you misunderstand that. You treat your processor as your assistant. So you still have the same or even better relationship with your clients. You still work with them, talk to them, advise them, but now you have an assistant, take care of the paperwork for you, deal with the lender for you, deal with appraisal, VOE, deal with all of the little things for you. So you become more powerful and you work together as a team. So when you work, this is my experience, my own personal experience. In the past, when I become top producer, everyone wanted to work with me. I said, Tone, I want to work with you only. I don't want to work with your assistant. I don't want to work with anyone else. And I told them that, don't worry, you still work with me. I'm still your loan officer. I'm still pick up the phone. I'm still talk to you. I still explain to you. But now I have an assistant. My assistant will take care of the paperwork for me, make sure that when I'm too busy, they will move the loan forward. They will take care of you so that we can close the loan faster. So the client would be so much happier because now they work with a team of 2 persons, not one. So they will feel so much better. You're always better as a team than an individual. So that's what I mean. If you have an assistant in your team, you work with the same processor for a long, long time. So that is better than working by yourself. Working by yourself is never good, trust me. And you will never run big enough because you're always by yourself. You're always busy doing little things and you cannot grow your production.
And
Do we
then
get the same loan processor? Do we get the same loan processor?
I'm sorry?
Do we get the same loan processor on our loans? Or
Yes, yes. We give you the same processor so that you work together for a long time. You get to know each other. Yeah.
That's
Are they
good. Quick question. Are we able to use broker through UWM?
Good question. We use Rocket Mortgage and not UWM. The reason is Rocket is much better. The reason is UWM forced me to pick, to choose them or not. And I hate anyone force me to do anything. So UWM play games a lot. They change the pricing up and down a lot. And most of the time, the rates are very high. They play game and I don't want to work with the company that play game. And you know, if you compare the rate, their rate is so bad. And it's well known. Many people know that their rate are not good. However, people drink it the Kool-Aid, right? They have good process. It seems easy. That's why most loan officers want to work with them. But at Loan Factory, we have the technology, we have great process. We don't need that. We need better pricing for our clients. So this is what you will get. When we work with Rocket, they give us very consistent and best rate. You see earlier, right? Their rate is so good. Not this one, but their rate are very good. Not only that, they give us no EPO. So no EPO. They give us 15 days free extension. So there's no extension fee. Okay. They give a free credit report. If you submit to them, you upload to their website and pull the credit report, it's free. They help us improve credit score for the borrower. So let's say your borrower credit score is only 710. You can submit the loan and click the button, request them to help us improve the credit score. So they will underwrite the loan and try to improve the score at the same time. So when the score went up, they will adjust the price for you so you get better pricing. So they give us a lot of support, a lot of perks, and that's why we want to work with them.
Don, can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
Okay. Does Quicken allow when the rate expires? Do they allow you to relock at the higher of the new rate or the lower rate, or they get you right now? I'm caught in a situation where I can't go to the lower rate, so I either got to pull the loan or not. So I'm stuck with the higher rate. Do they allow you to go to the lower rate? Because that's a problem on a loan I have right now. But go ahead.
Yes. So most lenders have a worst case policy. That means, okay, there's different situation, right? In this case, you intentionally let the lock expire. Because normally we can get 15-day free extension. Rocket give us free extension. So in this case, you know that rate dropping, and you let it expire. And most lenders won't allow you to relock the new market price. Most lenders require you to wait 30 days before you can relock the market rate. So that is their policy. However, if you work at Loan Factory, we allow you to switch to a different lender for better rate. So you see earlier, right? We shop around all the lenders. So if the rate got worse, one lender don't allow us to float down, we go with another lender. Why not? And the good thing is the processor will take care of everything for you. They will resubmit the loan to a new lender. They take care of condition. Why not, right? Let the processor do it for you. That is exactly why I say you should not process your loan. You know why? Because there's so many different lenders out there. Let me show you the reason why. That's why.
Don, but does Rocket allow the float down? That's the question.
Rocket will not allow us to relock at the market rate unless we wait 30 days after expiration.
So one question, what will happen for the appraisal? Will it be transferred from lender to lender?
Yes. Appraisal can be transferred easily. So for example, we work with Provident and rate got better. We got stuck. Then we can switch to this lender. Why not? Right? And that's exactly what I mean. If you process your own loan, most people would be comfortable with only 2 or 3 lender max. You never work with stranger lender. Now, for example, you do your own loan, you process your own loan, and you get used to these 3 lenders. And now you see this lender have better rate. You got stuck. You don't have the time to learn how to submit loan to the new lender, right? This is exactly why I say you should not process your loan, because let the processor handle it. They can submit to any lender for you.
Hey, Jill, are you home?
You keep on saying that why not go to the other lenders, but everyone knows in the business that each lender can have longer turn times if you need to close fast, you know? So, and then they also have, they're a bit more strict, like they'll require this document, other lenders won't. So that can also be a problem. Like, let's say you need to close a loan fast, but the borrower already saw these rates and said, I want to use Provident Funding because they have the best rate. But you know it's going to take 30 days instead of going to Rocket, and they take 15 days. So how do you deal with that?
Yeah, we have to pick the lender really fast to close, right? In this case, rate get better. We don't have a lot of time left. We need to move fast. And we are good at that because our processors are very fast. We have 4 hours
They already have the appraisal, title, insurance, everything's there. You got a full package. It's quick and easy. It just requires 10 days, right?
If you go to these niche lenders, it's like they require some documents that you can't prepare for. Like you're not going to know that they required this document beforehand, and then you have to wait 3 days, 3 business days to get that condition out to you, and then you have to request it from the borrower and send it back, and another 3 days. You know, compared to working with Rocket, had worse pricing for $3,000, but now you can't close a loan on time, and then so the borrower is mad that you didn't fulfill it within the time.
Are
And
you able to do that where you are now?
yes, I
It's happening everywhere.
UWM most of the time, and they're super fast, so that's why I like them. Like they're really quick.
But
Even though the
Many
pricing can
are-
be a little worse, but they don't have the
That's
transparent
right.
pricing like they have
But-
right here, where I'm kind of like shown.
But hold up, guys. The reason you're doing this is because the rates have dropped. It's either I'm going to give you a 5.75% rate, ma'am, or I can get you down to a 5.25% rate. But this is what we got to do. It's going to cost us 10 days. We already have the appraisal process. We have appraisal, title work. We have the insurance. We have a full package. And then in that 10 days, if they take 6 days to get another document, 3 days review it, you're still 6 days out of 10 that's required. So you're okay. There's nothing to worry about.
So basically, it's a trade-off, right? You want a lower rate, you have to submit to another lender. There's no choice. And if it's too tight, don't switch. It's just simple like that. And many lenders are fast. Not only UWM, Rocket is fast as well. Provident is the fastest. You never work with Provident. How do you know that they're not fast? They are faster than any other lenders. UWM cannot be as fast as Provident Fund. So that is the reason why you work at Loan Factory. We have so many choice. We can switch lender. We have the best lender. Provident is considered the fastest and have the best pricing lender. Everyone know that. It's just that they are a little bit difficult. They are a little bit picky, and we're afraid. We got scared. But I don't think at Loan Factory we scared of that. We take care of that. There's no problem. So that's why we should step out of our comfort zone, try our new thing, try the new lender. Why not? Why we send all our loan to one lender, right? The rates suck. Why we keep sending loan to that lender? We need to
Can I ask a quick question? I have a question. Do we pay error and omission insurance?
Insurance? You mean no? We don't
Error.
pay.
Error
We don't
and
pay.
omission.
You
Right,
are
here
an
we go.
independent loan officer. We don't pay insurance.
Going back to the processor really quick, down here where we're at is a lot of Spanish speaking individuals. Do we have Spanish speaking processors as well?
Yes, we have a lot of Spanish processor, Spanish speaking processor. You don't have to worry.
Excuse me, I had a question too about the your California licensing. Are you licensed with the DRE as well?
Yes, we are
okay.
licensed with both DRE and DFPI. Can we wait those questions? Can we wait to the end, because there's a lot more I want to share. Just hold
Sure.
on. If it's not relevant, please hold off to the end a little bit. So let me move on. So you can pay in 1099 or W2. Most loan officers choose to be 1099. However, in some states like Nevada, Illinois, Massachusetts, North Carolina, New Jersey, Georgia, it has to be W2. The state requires that. So you have to be W2. And as a W2, you can pay only 90% instead of 100%. So that's the reason why nobody wants to be W2. But if you have no choice, if you license in those states, you have no choice. You have to be W2. I myself has loan everywhere, but I don't want to do loan in 42 states. So I will give it to you as the company lead. We only pay you a quarter, 25 bps per loan, but the quality is excellent because the borrower come to our website and fill out the application already. It's not a lead, it's a loan. And the client, you are the loan officer. You build that relationship. And in the future, the client will refinance or buy more properties. You are the loan officer. They are your relationship, your clients. Lisa, do you have a question?
Sorry. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to know on processing and stuff too, sorry, is are the processors local? And then also, I know you said that you take the 1,095 out of our check. So if we went down to 1%, and let's say my average loan amount was 300,000, so I'm literally making less than 2,000 a loan then, right?
Yes. Yeah, the
Okay.
processor, we have processor all over the place. Some in the US, some in Vietnam, Philippines, and Colombia. So we have processor all over the place.
Okay.
But we train our processor really good. Remember, I myself closed 6,600 loans in 1 year. So I have an army of processor. They did a good job. And I will show to you why our processor is the best. Because they have turn time. They know what to do. I train them what to do. So they're the best in the industry. They submit your loan within 4 hours. They touch your loan every day. That is the requirement. So when the loan is approved, they sit down with you, they talk to you, they go over every condition with you. So basically you are stay on top, you know exactly what's going on. The processor will follow your instruction.
How long does it take them to disclose?
How long it take to what?
To disclose the initial 3-day disclosure, CV go out.
Pretty fast. It takes 4 hours to submit the loan. When we submit the loan, we register and issue disclosure. So you can say within 1 day, the disclosure will go out.
And who's getting the fees? Are we required to get the fees, or they get the fees?
They will obtain the fee. They will disclose. They will do everything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they do most of the work. And later on you will see why it is great, because we close 2 loans here equal to you close 1 loan at other company. Because here we use technology, we use support, processing. Everything we do is so much better, and you do very little. And that's why it's a lot easier to close loan with Loan Factory, and it's a lot easier to win business at Loan Factory. We make everything so easy for you to win and close loan. So you will see, you will understand more. I am a great example. I make little, but I go by volume.
Okay.
And I can close 70 loans a month, every month, even though I spend only 5% of my time originating. So the system, the process, make everything so easy. And I will show you later on. So we also pay a referral fee. If you know any loan officer and you want to refer to Loan Factory, depending on their production, we pay you a bonus, one-time bonus. It can be up to 5,000, depending on their production.
When you say depending on production, you mean 50 loans closed a year. In the previous year, you don't mean paying $1,000 for 10 loans closed in the year. You mean 50 loans closed the previous year, correct?
Correct. If the loan officer closed 50 plus loan in the last 12 months, we'll pay you $5,000 bonus.
So it's rolling 12 months. It's not like 2023, rolling 12 months.
12 months, the last 12 months. Yeah.
But there's nothing less paid for less production there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let me continue. So in a business, 3 things are super important. Most loan officer out there doesn't know what to do. You have to know that you are running your own business. You have your own revenue, expense, marketing, advertisement, costs. So you need to be serious about your business. You need to write a business plan. Who are your target clients? How do you, what would you do to capture more clients? So in mortgage business, rate is so important. Having low rate is so important so that you can compete and win, right? And at Loan Factory, I guarantee that we have the best rate. No one can beat our rate because we have the size. We negotiate with the lender to get the best rate. So if you know any lender, give any other company better rate, tell me, I will demand them to give us the better rate. So when you're bigger, you have an advantage. You can negotiate. We can tell the lender to give you the better. Yeah, that's the way it is.
So real quick, you mentioned correspondence, right? So do you originate some of your loans in-house?
All right. So we have the correspondent channel right now in 8 states with Rocket. You get the same pricing. So if you want to send your loan to the correspondent channel, if you do not want to let your client know how much you make, then you send your loan to the correspondent channel. Then we don't have to disclose our compensation to the borrower.
So that's kind of like retail.
Correct.
Okay.
But we have the same pricing, rate pricing.
What do you mean the same pricing? Pricing with what? The same as a bank or same as wholesale?
Right here, it's the same pricing at the wholesale. You see, Rocket Pro TPO and Loan Factory Correspondent here, we have the same pricing, same rate, same points.
Okay.
Is there a higher cost if you do through correspondent?
Oh yeah, with correspondent, we charge you $300 extra per loan. That's it.
You're trying to remove that 300. Is that something you're trying to do?
Yes, I'm trying to remove that. Correct.
I'm reading your mind. I'm reading your mind.
Why would I do a loan in-house to be charged $300 more when I can do it straight to Rocket and pay less?
Because you don't have to disclose. There are 2 reasons.
Oh, got it.
You don't have to disclose your compensation. Secondly, you can do no point, no cost refinance. Because with wholesale and with borrow pay, with wholesale and borrow pay, the borrower has to bring in money to pay you. And therefore, we cannot offer a client no point, no cost loan. If the client say, hey, I want to refinance my loan, I don't want to pay anything. So if you promise me no point, no cost, I don't need to bring in money. And if that happens, we stuck. Because by law, it's a borrow pay compensation. Borrower must bring in money to pay us. So at that point, we were stuck. And we have to move the loan. We have to send the loan to our correspondent channel so that we don't have to disclose. We can use the fund to pay ourselves. All that.
Is Rocket your only correspondent channel so far?
Yes. Yes.
That's a good one. That's actually a really good one.
Yeah, they're good. Look at their prices. They're good enough. Out of that many lenders, they're on top.
But they still have the 2-1 buy down and it's free, correct?
Correct. Look at this. Look at this, how beautiful it is. Look at how I do things. Okay. The 2-1 buy down is amazing. I get so many new clients. So when I select this, see how powerful is our pricing engine. Wow, my internet is so slow. So here, 2-1 buy down. I qualify. And there are 4 conditions. It have to be a purchase. Secondly, it have to be primary resident. Third,
yeah, go ahead.
The loan amount has to be $350K or less. And 4, the income has to be 80% of AMI. So now the borrower qualify for 2-1 buy down. And you look at the rate here, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So that's why your program picks the 80% median income up front, primarily.
Yeah.
Right?
I promote this crazy and have so many clients. So I promote this 2-1 buy down. They have the best rate.
I have a question about the pricing engine. How did Loan Factory get the real-time rates from lenders? Because if they wanted it to like the public, then and they wanted it more transparent, then wouldn't they show it on their website? Like I understand, like Loan Sifter, Optimal Blue, it's not consumer facing. It's all to like loan officers, right? It's all inside. So how are you showing it to the public? Like, do they allow you? How is Loan Factory getting the rate?
Yeah, we are getting rate from this lender, from all of them. And the moment they send out an email to you, to the broker, hey, this is new rate sheet. Our pricing engine go and grab it in real time and make it available to the public. Yes.
So you got permission from each lender?
Yes.
Or is this like anyone can do it?
Anyone can do it. You can do it too, but it's not that easy.
But you said that we lock in the lender's website. We don't lock it in your program. Correct? So we're always going to double check the right pricing, and it's going to be at the lender side.
Correct.
Well, the other thing you have to be aware is you need to send them to your website, because if Tuan is at 1 and you want to be at 2, then you don't want to send them here.
Yeah, so on your website that we built for you, you can set the compensation like this. So you can put the 1.25 or 2.25. You can set whatever account you want, and you price it. So when you run the pricing, you can set up how much you want to get paid on your pricing engine, and it's automatic.
I always thought the comp plan was between the brokerage and the lender, not the loan officer and the lender. Is that
correct? Is lender pay?
Wrong.
That's
for
a seller.
They set it up with the lender, then you have to set it up as a loan.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Every LO, you can switch the borrow pay and change that and lower. Yeah. So let me move on. The 2-1 buy down. I'm sorry. Let me share with you the 2-1 buy down. It's amazing. You will love our technology, and you can use that to promote. So let's say the 2-1 buy down. I promote 5.625, right? I can click on it, and I can see the breakdown right here. First year, 3.625. The borrower will save this much. Second year, 4.625. The borrower will save this much. So total, they save this much. So I can screenshot this and post it on the social media. I can click here to download the image, and then open it up, and then promote it on social media.
And you said that was a purchase only, right? That's one of the criteria for this.
Right. Yeah. This one I haven't done it. Yeah, but you can promote this program, and people love you. Everyone wants to have 3.625. So if you promote 3.625, people will jump on. And let me share with you a little bit about that. Yeah, I'm doing some marketing earlier, promoting marketing. So I'm just sharing, this is private. I just share with you what I'm gonna roll out. And you can see why I have so many clients, because I do things different and better than everyone else. So this, I'm working with marketing right here. Look at this. This is Rocket promoting 3.99. So I will do the same, but I promote 3.625. See how I do things? And imagine what makes me different than the rest of the loan officer out there, because I can promote this. None of you can do it. So when you join Loan Factory, you can promote all of this. Because I do it, you can do it. We're together. So at Loan Factory, when you join Loan Factory, you can do exactly what I do. Everything I have, all the resources that I have, I give it to you. I won't keep anything for myself. So the key is to make a difference. You are different and better than your competitor. Then you win, period. The consumer can see that. If you are just an ordinary loan officer, why would the client come to you, right? They have no reason to come to you. But imagine you join a Facebook group. It has 50,000 members in there, and you promote this. At least 1,000 people would look at this and say, wow, this is impressive. And they will, and then you keep posting something so special. Of course, they will pay attention. Of course, they will think this in. They will think, oh, next year when I buy a house, I better check him out, right? That is exactly what's going on. Why people come to me, because I keep coming up with things that no one can do. So, hi, Son. Hello, Son.
Hey there, how's it going?
I'm good, I'm good.
Quick question. On the consumer-facing site, doesn't look like they have an option to be able to select a FHA or a VA. Everything is just conventional, is that right?
No, that's not right. So here, the borrower can choose the occupancy. They can choose their credit score on my website, on the internet. They can select property type and loan type right here. So they can select FHA.
Do you have non-QM as an option?
Yes,
Sorry,
we have non-QM process. We have non-QM pricer right here.
Are you logged
And
into the portal to see this, or this is the consumer facing one?
in 1 week, consumer can do this.
Mhm.
So the non-QM pricer will be available for consumer next week.
Non-QM next year.
Yeah,
And
next week.
And as far as the LOS is also included, obviously, and if somebody who wants to transfer over, they can be able to download their 3.4s and upload them into the system.
Everything, yes, they can upload, download, everything. So,
okay.
Yeah, I have to show you. I have to show you a different version. But anyway, let me move on because there's a lot I want to show you. So.
One last question for you.
Yes.
If a consumer, all of the consumer facing portals or sites that you have right now, they're all borrower paid compensation, whether it's 1%, 2%, whatever the loan officer puts. Is there a way that the consumer can see a lender paid comp rate?
That's the point. Consumer doesn't know anything about lender pay or borrower pay. They only care what rate they get and if they pay any points or not. They don't care. They don't need to know.
Right, but if they see a borrower paid comp of 1% at a 5.85 rate on my site, and they're a first-time buyer and barely have enough for their down payment, and they cannot afford to pay the the $500, $600, $5,000 or $6,000 borrower paid compensation from me, I would have to flop over to a lender paid comp, correct?
No, if you switch to a lender pay, the pricing got worse. It's not good for the consumer. Because
right, but some cannot afford to pay the borrower paid compensation.
That's wrong. Because they get the credit from the lender. Remember that. If you want to help them, you want to go borrow pay and charge them less. If you charge them lender pay at 2.5%, that is a lot of money, and they don't pay.
Yeah, and to help them too, we can do correspondent in-house.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Borrower pay correspondent in-house. But you're going to start waiving that $300 fee, right? You said?
Yes. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. No, I agree with Sean. There is a time where it does make sense.
But hold up, guys. Let me go back and explain something. All right, when it comes to that customer who can't afford that $5,800 cost for that 1 point, you have two choices. There's two choices. You either raise the rate to get to that rate that you're selling with and lender credits, may get $5,800 in lender credits, but the rate's higher. The customer is paying for that. So you got to make that clear. That's legal, right? And then with that being said, you still can call it a lender credit because that's how it's placed on the loan estimate. So it is a lender credit. But in addition to that, you can ask the seller to pay it and offset it from the seller, and you just have to have enough seller credits to cover it and enough lender credits to cover the closing costs. So you need to get somebody to understand that, but it's two different avenues of it to do that. So they don't have to come out of pocket with it.
Correspondent, right? If it's broker, it's different.
No, look like you're not familiar with broker. You've been with the whole retail, and that's why you're confused. So if you do lender pay, the pricing got worse. The cost is higher. Consumer will pay more, for sure. Because let's say this 1%, right? I will do the math for you. You will see it so clearly. So at 1%, just 1 second. It's not even responding. I guess I need to restart my machine, but you can discuss a little bit. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you real quick. If we come on board plan, are we assigned to teams, or are we just going to manage our business as usual as independent, like we own our business, or are we going to have team managers and things like that?
We have a lot of support to help you. You are still an independent loan officer. You do your own marketing, you bring in your business, you set your own compensation. You're still an independent loan officer, no change.
Do you have, just to add on to what she says, do you have like any programs for like new loan officers? Like as far as training,
Yes. If you can give me 1 minute, let me reset my machine so it's faster. But then you can discuss among yourself. I'm sorry, I will be right back in 1 minute. So give me 1 minute.
because I mean, I'm so lost.
So what I've heard in the past, this is not the first one that I've gone through, is that if you're new or newer, you have an opportunity to work with somebody who's seasoned, and then the commission split would just be according to that. Like, let's say it might be 50-50 or something for the person to walk you through how to do things, right? Or it might be a certain amount of time or a certain amount of loans. But if you're used to being a
So
broker,
the first 3 loans, it's 50-50, and then after once you're done, you closed your first 3, then you're on your own. That's what.
or you can probably choose to continue if you don't feel ready
Yeah,
or
if you don't
whatever,
want to
right?
go on your own.
I think
Yeah.
they have teams also. You can build a business here too. They have teams if you join somebody on a team instead of being your own person. And then also, I mean, if you've been a broker and things like that, and you have closed loans recently, then you don't have to go that route. You can just choose to be independent, and they still have training, of course, because every system's different. They'll still have training for you to learn their systems and all of that. But then you're not giving up your commission then at that point.
So you can, are you saying that you can be on a team but not give up your commission as an experienced?
Well, I think if you're on a team, let's say if I was a manager and I brought on 4 people or 5 people, I think then you can say, hey, look, I get a 10% override or whatever that is that you work out with your team.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Okay. So, but
there's
other than that,
too.
Other than that, you don't have any need to be on a team.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know why you would otherwise, unless, because you have your own processor, you have all of that type of thing.
Right.
The only thing that I've heard negative is that's why I asked if there's local processing, is that I heard that a lot of them are foreign, they're in another country, and they're hard to understand and hard to like work with and understand. That's why I was asking.
Oh, wait, the processors are not domestic here?
No, they're
Right.
No, they're overseas.
Right. That's what he said. Like some of them are in the Philippines, some of them are in.
But they have to be licensed loan officers. Is that
Exactly.
not true?
They work up
So
under a yeah. So how's that working?
How are they in the Philippines with licensed loan officer in America? That's not
I don't know.
possible.
But you heard him say that though, right? You heard him say that when I asked.
Wait for him to talk. He's here.
You can be licensed if you're a third-party processor. If you work for a company, you're not required to be licensed.
Yeah, that's what I.
You're
Wait.
not.
What did you? Wait. Clear this up for me. If
Somebody in the
okay, go ahead.
licensed
Talk.
in any state.
Here, just let him
If
talk.
you work for a company, you don't need to be licensed. You are an employee of a company. You can process without a license just fine. It's only third-party processors that contract with brokerages that need to be licensed.
Yeah.
So if my processor.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't charge the borrower for that $500 fee. You have to pay it. You have to eat it.
So even if the person lives in the Philippines and is licensed, but I can understand this person, what do I do? The communication is important in this business.
Well, then I think that you either have to have a conversation and maybe get a new processor or something like that. That's probably
And have the processor with me.
95%
they don't allow it
through text or email. So
Are we allowed to get third-party processors in that situation?
He doesn't allow that here.
Okay.
Why don't you
So
guys
my
let him talk?
processor.
Here.
So
But
hey
you
guys,
can't
listen.
pick a processor in the United States.
What's that?
But you cannot pick a processor in the United States.
Now that I don't know, but that's why I asked that question earlier. Because that was the thing that-
Go ahead, Twan. Go ahead, Twan.
Well, I can answer your question. Don't speculate. I will answer any question you have. Okay. So regarding processing, the processor are our company employees, and they don't need to have a license.
Right.
Because they are our in-house processor, we cannot charge the borrower that money. You have to pay for it. However, it's better that way because if you charge the borrower the processing fee, they will look at the LE and they say, why you charge me so many fees? It's better not to charge them a processing fee and raise your broker pay compensation a little bit. So you have two options. For example, option one, you charge your borrower 150 bps plus 500 processing fee, versus option two, you don't charge processing fee, but you charge 175 basis point on the compensation. So the option two is better because the borrower don't see the processing charge. Okay, so those are the fee. We have, I said earlier that we have processor, we have some processor in the US, we have processor overseas to help you. And you work with one processor. If you don't understand them, if you don't think that they're good enough, you don't have to work with them. We'll let you interview and talk to another processor. And we rarely heard complaint about our processor. We are the best, we provide the best processing services. No other company can provide that at our level. They are super good. I'm confident about that. And because, yeah.
Fine. So if my processor works for a licensed processor in the state of Texas, and that she has a processing license in all 50 states, and she hires people in the Philippines to process the loans, is there a problem with that or not?
There should be no problem.
I have a problem.
Pardon me?
There's no problem with that because she has a company, her company has a license, processing license, so she can hire anyone as an employee to help her.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay. And that's what I use now. That's what I use now, but I was concerned for some reason that there was a problem with it with this company, but I've been using them in the past. I don't want to switch them. They're excellent.
Yeah.
Their communications is not a problem because they simply email everything.
Overseas processor is the best processor. You know why?
That's right.
Because
That's
they
right.
work so hard. They work hard. They don't quit.
That's
They don't
right.
demand too much like processor in the US. Processor in the US, you pay them $900, $1,000, and you cannot control them. You cannot control them. They quit anytime. They act up anytime. You cannot control that.
Oh, I don't like that. They're horrible.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I got the best ones, but okay.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
I have to go see it.
It's all about the control. It's all about a company like us. We make sure we give them the good tool, good process. We train them well. They do a good job. So let me continue with a question about
New
if you
loan
knew,
officer.
if you knew, we have a mentorship policy here. You can join a mentor. We have a lot of mentors here. So our policy is, if you knew, we pay you only 80%, not 100% for the first 3 transactions. But if you join any mentor here, you will get paid 100% so that you can split your commission with this mentor. So when they have money, they help you. They love to help you because you pay them. So we not only have the mentor, but we have the team too. We have a lot of teams. You can join a team. So we have the requirement here, the policy here, and you can join the team. We have a lot of team here. Okay.
Okay, so you said, yeah.
Yes?
So you said like if you like find a mentor and then you partner with them, you give them 50%.
You give them wherever you agree with them. It could be 80-20, 70-30, 60-40. It's between you and the mentor.
But you
What if
said
you don't need
something
a
about 80% if you are new.
Yeah, if you are new and you don't want to join, if you don't want to get help from anyone, we pay you only 80%.
What if you don't want a mentor?
That's exactly what I
You
mean.
get paid
80% because you are new and you don't want anyone to help you. That means you're gonna be a problem, a troublemaker. You don't know anything. You new, and you don't.
But I'm not new.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
mean,
I'm
if you
talking
are
for
new,
me.
Hey, I have a
if you're
question.
not new, if you're not new, let me explain. If you're not new, you get 100%. If you're new, you get paid only 80% for the first 3 transactions, unless you work with a mentor or a team.
And then you can like work with them and come up with the split plan, pretty much.
I'm sorry?
So Tuan, I do have a question for you.
Okay, so if you choose one of the mentor here to work with, you just have to like work with them and come up with an agreement on how much you are willing to pay them, pretty much, like the split.
Correct.
Okay, so what if you charge me 80? I choose not to go with any mentor, okay? And then you charge me 80%. Well, you're paying me 80%. Do I come to you when I have questions? Or if
We
I
can
need
help you.
support?
We always help you. At Loan Factory, we don't say no to anyone. We have a support team. I will share with you later on what kind of support we provide to you. But you will receive all kinds of support. But we prefer you to work with a mentor, to get help from a mentor. That way you learn much more.
Right. Kind of like a lead, just to help you with your first few set
Right.
of loans.
Yes.
So Tuan,
yes, Mariam.
Yes, so actually, like I just closed my first loan, and I choose to have a mentor for to have a 10%. Will be I getting the 90%, even though this is my first loan?
Yeah, it's up to you. Like I said, as long as you have a mentor, we pay you 100%, even if you're new. And then you can split with your mentor. Wherever if your mentor agreed to take only 10%, good for you. You keep 90%.
Awesome. Thank you.
But good mentor always want more. Remember that. Everything has a price.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Albert?
I have a question. Like,
Yes.
if we are with teams, how does the split work then?
If you have a team, let's say you are the team lead, and you have 3 people under you in your team. So you can earn an override from your team member. And the system will automatically split up and pay both you and the team member. The team I recommend work in the team. You earn an override, but then of course you need to help your team member, right? And
But if I'm new,
if you're new, you join a team, you have to pay the team leader, because the team leader will help you. There's many ways the team leader can help you. They might give you leads. They might train you. They will support you, all that. The more they help you, the more they want from you. The split will be more. So it's all negotiable. It's all cost and benefit analysis, right? If they give you a lot of benefit, they will want more from your commission. And vice versa. So it's good to join a team. You need to find some team good that you like to join and you learn. And I do recommend you, if you're new, you should join a mentor or a team, because that's how you learn much more, faster. You should not think about you too much. You should not think about the money too much, especially when you're new.
Right.
Your goal is to learn, not about money. Your goal, you start a new career, your goal is to learn and become a good loan officer. Don't try to make more money when you have nothing. You're not a good loan officer. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the skill, you don't have the experience. Don't try to make money, because you will fail. You cannot make money because you are new. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Thanks for the answer.
It's not always
Yeah.
about the money sometimes.
Thank
Does
you.
Loan
And that's-
Factory specialize in certain loan products? I know you all offer a lot, but is there a specialty?
Good question. Let me log into the system and I share with you. Let me share with you. There's a lot I want to share. There's a lot. Actually.
Well, while you're doing that, so I don't forget, credit report fee, do you pay for that or we pay for it? I know that Rocket Mortgage, with the relationship you have with them, that we don't, if we go through them, we don't pay for the credit report fee. But if we're trying to go like maybe correspondent or maybe with another broker, who pays that fee? Is it the company or the LO?
Good question. So as a loan officer, remember you You have your own business. You are an
Right.
independent loan officer. So you are
Mhm.
independent. That means you will pay for your credit report.
Okay, got it.
We will create an account for you with the credit vendor,
Mhm.
and you can you pay for it. But when the loan is closed, you get money back.
Right.
We
Which
charge
lender? Which lender? Vendor do you use?
Advantage credit.
Advantage.
Yes.
Perfect. I like that.
We get a good price of $70. Everything all inclusive with whole package. So this is, you can see here we have a few loan officer here. All loan officers are here, and if you click on it, you can see summary, and you can see the website of this loan officer. She's one of the top loan officers in the company. She has her own domain name, and we built this website for her. You, when you join Loan Factory, you have a website like this. You can have a pricing engine, application, everything just like me. So you can control the pricing of your pricing engine. You can set how much you want to make. You can promote $1,000 lowest rate guarantee. You can do all of this. Google review. So this is the website that we built for you, and it's free. Okay. We don't charge any monthly fee, anything. Every month you don't pay, you don't close, you don't pay. Okay. So, and then one thing I forgot to tell you, that we will help you upgrade the Google My Business account so that you can collect 5-star review. So if you notice that on the pricing engine, we promote you here. Every day, thousands of users go to our website and check rate. So you will be shown here. If you have the most review, your picture will show up on top. And that means the borrower would like to work with you. Let's see, if you are Korean, then it's likely that you will pick him because he's Korean. If you are Indian, it's likely that you pick Kishore because he's Indian. So that's how we promote you, right? We want you to have Google reviews. We want you to have the trust of the consumer. They go here, they see you, they apply. And let me share with you many more things, a lot more that you haven't seen. Okay, I'm gonna share with you.
Is there any sign-on fees while you load that up?
Yes, what is the question?
Is there any sign-on fees? Do we have to pay anything to sign on, like to come on board?
Oh, only one fee, $100 one-time fee. Because some loan officer, when you join, we have to pay the sponsorship fee, and we have our own costs. We have a lot of costs upfront, but we don't charge you. So we charge only one small flat fee, $100 one time. That's it. So here you can see our marketplace, right? And you can see we have 215 lenders on our marketplace. Some of them are live. So when they're live, you can talk to them face to face. So if you have questions, you can join them, you can talk to them. And you can locate any lender here. AD Mortgage, you can locate any lender. You can check their turn time. You can see if they're approved by us. They do TBD approval. No. You can click here to see the rate sheet every day. You can see the niche. You can rank them. You can if you want to look for a private loan, you just select a private loan. And here we have 72 private lenders. If you want to do a commercial loan, we have 33 commercial lenders. We do any type of loan. Reverse mortgage, we have 10 lenders. If you do chattel mortgage, then we have 4 lenders. So we don't say no to any loan. And you can even go here, you can filter down. Let's say you want a foreign national loan. Then you can see we have 69 lenders. And if you're not sure, you can email them. You can email this AE. You can You can write a scenario here and you can send it out. Let's see why. Yeah. So then at Loan Factory here, you can see that we always have support team available to talk to you and help you. So when you work at Loan Factory, if you have any question about technical, about pricing, about anything, you can go here and talk to the support team. There's someone will be available to talk to you and guide you. You can see that we have this many departments, 21 departments, from support specialist to underwriting to processor assist to disclosure desk, marketing. We have you can see the email and phone number. Those are the department. We have a team. So if you go to team, you can see all of the team at Loan Factory. You can join them, or you can create a new team. You can check out all the mentors right here and the number of mentees. You can join them. Lender finder. If you have a scenario and you don't know if any lender can help you, you can write a scenario and then the lender will answer you. Let me see. Yeah, loan lock prime answer. So you can write a scenario. That's 8 comments. So the lender will answer you. So you can write a scenario and email to 30, 40 lenders at the same time. Event. We have a lot of training events happening. So you can see the title, who provided training, what kind of training, the orientation right here. Self-employment income. But we have a lot of training every week. Yeah, Jessica's helping the providing a series of training right here. I will host a weekly cell call right here every Friday. You can see a lot of training, and the one that we completed, there will be a video for you to watch as well. You can watch it here for last week. Some of the event we recorded, you can watch it. So that is, we have announcement. We work with a few third-party processor. If you want to work with them, you can work with them, but most of them charge you a lot more money, $800, $900 minimum. So, any questions so far before I move on? We have a training academy. We have a training academy. If you are new, you should attend it. We have step-by-step system navigation here. You can click on it, you can study. Set up your profile, working on file, marketing tool, pricing engine, advantage credit, or you can learn loan life cycle. You have to work on leads, how to work with prospect, and work with loans. So we train you. And this is our academy. What else? Marketing here. Marketing is our strength. Marketing is our strength. We have marketing materials here for you to post. So every week you can see this image that we post every week. And wherever you like, you can either generate it. See here in Spanish here. If you like this one, you can click on it and you can generate your own image with your own picture and your information, and you can post it. It's so easy. Or here, let's say if you want to promote a mortgage rate or drop-in time to refinance, you can generate it. Click here, your picture is going to show up. You can promote it. You know why? Because we are better. Why we are better? Because we have better content. Our marketing is so much better than other companies. You can see I do this in Spanish. You can do the same. All you need to do is click on that, and then your picture, your information is right there. You can use that to promote it. All of this, we create in Vietnamese, we create in English. There's so much material that you can generate. You can do a co-marketing with your realtor as well. You can promote a loan program. You can promote a holiday, or you can promote your review. You can promote your review right here. Let's say you have a 5-star review. Click here to generate it. And then you can select a template. It will be generated for you. And all you need to do is open it.
I want to take you back a little bit. If I have license to do 1 to 4 residential homes, and I bring you a business of someone want to do a commercial loans, I don't do that, and I bring it to Loan Factory. Do I get compensation for doing that? Because my license doesn't permit me to do commercial loans.
Sure, why not? It's not regulated. Commercial loan is not regulated. You refer me a loan, I pay you. Why not? The law allows it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And you can.
Don, are we able?
Yes.
Are we able to do those? Okay, this brings up a question. DSCR loans don't require license in multi-states. Commercial doesn't require license in multi-states. Are we able to do those loans and land loans in different states that don't require or don't adhere to rest? Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
People, stop asking questions. Let's all go to work. It's over. We're done.
Yes.
I mean, this is the pick. This is the pick, folks. I'm in.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have a question. I have a question. Can we see all stages of the loan process from the beginning to the end of the system?
Yes, I will show that to you later. Let me finish some of this. So we have
So this marketing thing that you showed us, right? Are these all housed in the CRM or our website?
Yes, your website. You log in, you see all of it.
So is our website already built for us, or is that something we have to build from ground up?
It's built for you. Everything done. You don't have to worry. You join us, everything ready for you. Yeah.
Okay, Tuan, can I pay my S corporation for my loans?
Can you wait? If you're not relevant, wait to the end, please.
Okay, sure.
Let me share with you. So here, Facebook ads, we create a tool for you to create a Facebook ads with just a few clicks. And then you can promote and capture lead. So you can connect to Facebook and then run ads. You heard about Lead Hacker, right? They charge $300 per month. And that Loan Factory is free. Not only that, our advertisement is much better image, better content, and help you capture more. So we have a Facebook ad to help you. You can run it. You can publish your own article. You can write your own article and promote it. We have marketing campaign, lead setting. You know lead funnel, right? You can create lead funnel and promote it. You heard of ban rate and landing tree. Everything they do is lead funnel. They capture lead and they sell lead. You can create your own lead funnel in 30 seconds. You can add and you can pick a template. What kind of lead funnel do you want? And you can create a VA funnel. And you can give it the link. And that's it. You can create a lead funnel like that. Then promote that. Capture lead. So these are our CRM. Let's see what else. Oh, this one. We have a subscription. This in my end, it's a little bit hard to see, but I think I should log in at someone else. Hold on, let me share. Let me log in at someone else, and I will show you. Any question? Hi, Damien.
How much are the leads?
How much? No, we help you so that you generate your own lead. We don't sell it to you. You generate it.
So if I'm generating it, I'm not paying for the leads?
Correct. It's your lead. Right. Then you need to pay Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Pay them $5 a day, $10 a day. You get the lead.
Yeah, I had a question, and I know this is a little off topic, but Because I've been, I just switched to a mortgage bank, but I've been brokering my whole career, been in the business for a while. So I understand a lot of the stuff you're talking about. My question was about with the agreements that you have with all of the different lenders that you work with, do you have something in place to stop them, the servicers, from going back and remarketing to the past clients? Because I've dealt with that quite a bit with a lot of the servicers going back, trying to get, recapture the business. And when I'm calling my past clients, and I was just wondering, do you have something
There
with
is
that?
no way to prevent that. There's no way you can prevent that. But you worry about something that you should not. You should not worry that the servicer will steal your client. You should not worry that anyone will steal your client. You should worry how you can become a better loan officer so that your client will go anywhere else. So focus on yourself, don't focus on others. Okay? If you want to be successful, you have to be so good that everyone wants to work with you. They don't want to work with anyone else. So I want you to focus on yourself. Make sure that your service, your technology, your pricing, everything is
You're so aggressive on them.
Yeah, impress them. Make them they love you and they will not go anywhere else. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they do, but you know how it is. If they give them something attractive and and they catch them on a certain day, and I haven't caught, you know what I mean? So that's how it is,
People, the two factors that affect your business, rate and service. Okay, if you provide both good rate and great service, no one will leave you. So let's say the servicer, somehow they go crazy, they have better rate, but your clients still love you more. So the client will come to you. As long as the rate is not terrible, it's not high, you still win the clients. The consumer still want to work with someone they like, better than with someone they don't know, right? And that is exactly why we want you to spend time working with your clients, build your relationship with your clients. That's what we want you to do. That's exactly what I do. And that's why I want you to do the same. So this is the website of Christina, right? So this is the new loan officer here. I log in as the loan officer. And you can see all the menus here. Marketing material, Facebook ads. You can see the CIM here. You can do review. You can create a Google My Business account here. You can create a ticket and assign to any of these departments if you need help. Customer relationship. So you can do email drip campaign. You can do follow-up campaign. Okay, I'm going to show you the loan process, moving the loan from A to Z, from beginning to the end. So a consumer, this process, I call it do-it-yourself mortgage. The consumer will do everything. You, like the loan officer, you only assist them, help them. Okay? So the consumer go to our website, they check rate, or they can click on loan application here to fill out the application. So let's say the consumer check rate, right? They check the rate, and they see the rate is good, they like it, they proceed to apply. But sometimes the borrower say, hey, the rate is too high. I'm not ready until next year. So what they can do is they can create a rate alert right here so that they can track the rate. The consumer can create rate alert. They can set it like email me every day, every week, or when the target hits and what is their target. So they will leave their name and phone number, and you can capture the lead. Okay. But let's say the borrower is ready. They click on it to fill out the application, apply. We have two types of application, short application and long application, full application. So we only give them a short application. We don't want the consumer to be confused and to answer too many questions. So they will say, I want to buy a home, I want a pre-approval letter, and then they will enter the information, the email. They will create an account, right? Yeah. The moment they create an account like this, you can see that we have AI assisted application. If they want, they can put here, and the borrower can upload this document. AI will read and fill out the application for the consumer. So if you don't like, if the consumer don't like that, you can fill out manually. Okay, you can fill it out manually, and it has 6 pages. 6 pages. The last page is the supporting document. The borrower will upload the document. Okay, so during the application here, the borrower can pull the credit report if you want to. We give you the power. You can turn it on so that the borrower can pull credit report. They will pay for it. You don't have to pay.
They will pay for it. They will pay for it.
Yes.
Or it will be charged. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
you can turn it on so that when they get to this liability page, we ask them, do you want to pull your own credit report? And if yes, they enter their credit card, they pay for it. And we can use it. You don't have to pay. So, and then one little secret. You heard about trigger leads, right? And all of us hate that, right? You don't want your client to be called by 50 other loan officers try to steal your clients, right? So at Loan Factory, we stop that. We do not allow other loan officers to call our clients. So we stop it because by putting their number in the do not call list. We have a team of staff. They every night they put the client, all new application, they put the client phone number in the do not call list. We stop it. So my client will never have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with it. The client never have to call me and complain. What happened? Why so many people call me? As soon as you pull my credit, they will
But
get
that
mad.
happens immediately. If they pull it in the morning and you guys don't do that till night, they've already gotten all the phone calls, right? Or no?
That's why we advise you not. Most consumer, they take time to fill out application. They take time to upload documents. And even us, sometimes we don't deal with it right away. We wait the next day. And that's why we always, at the loan officer, you should not rush in to pull credit. You should make sure the application is completed. All supporting documents are submitted before you pull the credit and review, right? What if they cannot provide document? What if they are not committed? You pull credit report, it costs you money, it's hurting their credit score. So normally I don't pull credit report until next day.
But then what if they are allowed to pull the credit report by themselves and they just do it right away as they're completing the application? You don't have any control.
Yes, but again, we have to deal with it. There's nothing we can do with that. We also warn them. We always warn them that there will be a lot of people call you right after you pull credit report. We educate them so that they're aware. They don't blame us. They don't blame us. You know, I say, oh, the moment you pull credit report, it will trigger the credit bureau will sell your phone number, your information to a lot of mortgage companies. And they will call you. And we educate them so they know, and we even tell them, block them all, don't answer them, don't talk to them, you know, things like that. But they understand. So this is a loan application. At the end, we know what to ask. The system will read the application, and we determine that, oh, if they are 1099 or W2. If it's W2, we ask for if they are W2 employment, we ask for year-end W2. We ask for tax return. Depend if they're self-employed, we ask for 2-year tax return. So depend on the situation, we ask for documents, and the borrower uploaded it. Our technology is amazing. When the borrower fill out the application, our system will text you and say, "Hey, Ichi, there's a client, Kevin Smith, fill out the application." So you get notified on your phone. You log in, you see that the client only finished 2 pages. Then you call the client up and say, hey, I saw that you filling out the application at my website. Do you have any question for me? You need help, you get stuck. You know, you assist them. And that's how good we are. We always stand by to assist them. And when the application is completed, they upload all the documents. Then you will jump in, you will review the 1003, you will write the loan story, you pull credit report, you run AUS, you look at documents, everything good to go. Then you will convert it to a loan. And when you convert to a loan, you will decide what lender you will submit the loan to. What channel do you want, wholesale or correspondent? You will decide how much is the compensation that you want to charge your borrower, the borrower pay compensation. After you decide all of those things, the processor will get notified. They will go in, they will submit the loan to the lender for you. So the processor will take the loan all the way to fund it for you. Okay, you only need to expand the LECD and lock the rate. You will also create a rate alert. You will also create a rate alert for your client. So I would call my client and say, hey, Kevin, thank you for filling out a completed application. I just submitted your loan to the lender and they will approve it by tomorrow. I will call you back and let you know if the lender approves us, what are the additional documents that they want from us. I will go over the condition with you. And as long as you can provide all the documents that the lender asks for, we can close our loan. So at the same time, I create a rate alert for you. The rate alert will monitor the rate. The rate alert will email you the rate every morning. So can you please check your email every morning for the rate? And if you like it, you call me, I lock the rate for you. So that's what I told my client. And the client would love to monitor the rate. The client would love to make this decision when they want to lock the rate. And they call us. So now you understand the process, right? The loan process, 80% is done by the borrower. 10% is done by you. So, and then the rest is done by the processor. So basically, the borrower check the rate, fill out application, upload documents, they monitor the rate, they tell you when they want to lock the rate, and then the processor take care of all the from submission to disclosing to closing, everything. So you do very little. At the loan officer, you do very little. But you're in control. You know exactly what's going on with your transaction. Let me go to this website to share with you. I cannot show you the live production. Any question for me?
I just have a real quick question, last question actually. Attrition, you know, kind of measures how a company is able to retain employees, right?
Yes.
What level of attrition are you seeing amongst your loan officers?
That's in the industry. Not many people leave in us. Not many people live in us. I can share with you in a few seconds. Let me log out of this. Yeah, we have the best. We have the best. Let me share with you. I'm glad that you asked this question.
Because I know a lot of loan officers leave Nexa, they leave Edge and things like that. So,
like a retention rate?
Mm-hmm.
We have the best retention rate in the industry, the best one. And let me share with you what I keep track of the number of loan officers at Loan Factory versus Nexa and Barrett and Edge and any other. And this is what we track right here. Let me make it bigger. You can see the loan officer count. We gain 20 loan officers over 1 week. And Nexa again 18. Barrett again 15. X gain only 5. 𝐿 7. The week before we gain 18. They gain 18. You know, this is to share with you how fast we grow. And we grown from 78 a year and a half ago to 1259 right now. We grown so fast. And next I grown only 600. A lot less than that, 28%. We grown 514%. And let me share with you a few more information. I will track everything. We track all communication, all progress on our dashboard here. You can see loan officer report, and we performance right here. We have less than 3 months. We gained 127 loan officer last month. We lose 37. So we have the best rate. We keep growing so fast. Many companies like 𝐿 right here, you can see they have 300 something, and they drop it, and now they have under 300. Company declining. C2 Financial, they have over 1,000 since April, and now they still have 1,055. They're not growing at all. So look at the company, you can see, like West Capital here, they have 600 in May, 608, and now they still have 662. So they grow only 10% over 5 months. Very slow. Loan Factory, since April, we have 600, now we more than double. So in less than 6 months, we double our company. So that to show you how fast we grow. Let me see what else. Okay, let me share with you the website. I'm sorry. It's been a long section, so I will try to wrap it up quickly. We are releasing our mobile app. The mobile app would be white label for you. You can tell your client to download the app, and they can do mortgage through the app. They don't have to use email or text message or the website anymore. So we will help. The mobile app is so easy. Check rate. The borrower just want to do 2 things. They want to check rate, fill out application, send you document, and communicate with you. That's all the consumer want. We're gonna give them that 4 things. So you can communicate to your realtor as well through a mobile app. So we are releasing. We have a mobile app already, and we are making a lot of improvement. So this is an example of the prospect pipeline. So we have 3 pipeline: leads, prospect, and loans. The prospect is the application, and we can tell if the user fill out using the mobile app. The progress 75% complete. The borrower can create a rate. The loan officer can create a rate tracking to track the rate for the borrower. If you click on the owner, you know who's the main owner, who's the LOA, who's the additional loan officer, who's the setup specialist. So we know the loan type here. We check so when the loan is ready to go, you will go in. I have to find something that, this is a test server. It's not a production server, and I cannot show you the production server. But here you can see, here this application is 99% complete. You can go in and review it. You can go in and review it. You can go to liability here, and you can see the borrower give you authorization. They say they give you the authorization permission to add their number to the do not call list. And you can pull credit, and you can run AUS right here. You can do one-click AUS. The system tell you information is missing. So this is our LOS. Any question for me?
I have a question about the pricing engine.
Yes.
So I'm a software engineer, so I'm just curious on the back end. Are you guys using APIs to fetch the products and the pricing from these lenders? Are you guys using like ICE mortgage technology or ICE, or how does it work?
Okay, most lenders do not have the API for you. Most of them are very low tech, so you cannot do that.
So how does it work? How are you guys doing it?
We get it from the rate sheet, we parse it, we capture the rate.
Oh, from the rate sheet, and then you're populating it? Oh, wow.
Yes.
I
Yes.
see. Okay.
But it's more complicated than that. It's a lot more complicated because of all the adjustment with many overlay, with many loan products, different type of products. There's so much going on. It's not that simple.
Yeah. Yeah. So why is it that these lenders, like, they don't show it? Because a lot of them are retail. The ones that you're showing on your thing, they're also retail, right? So why they don't show it on their site? So it's weird that they'd allow you to show it, but then not show it themselves.
The reason is they have high rate, and therefore they need to hide it from the public. And because we have low rate, we want the whole world to know about us. Consumer can tell that too. If you don't, it's natural, right? You have low rate, you want everyone to know. If you're pretty, you want the whole world to know that you're pretty. If you're ugly, why would you want the whole world to know that? So if you have high rate, if you show your rate, everyone will run away. And that's why they don't show the rate on their website.
But each lender has like their specialty, you know, like, oh, they do a lot of non-QM stuff. They do this, you know, so given that, or I don't know.
Nobody wants to show their rate. If you want to go to if you want to go to B of A or Wells Fargo, and you good luck to try the rate, because they have the rate on their website, but you have to spend like 10 minutes searching carefully to find the rate on their website. So they hide it, and it's so difficult to find their rate. They don't want you to see it.
Yeah, so given that they don't want you to see it, they don't want the consumer to see it, so why would they let Loan Factory show it?
They work with Loan Factory. They need to give us the pricing so that we can help our clients.
I see. It's just weird that no other lender does it, no other mortgage brokerage does it, but you, Loan Factory, does it.
Because first, they have higher rate than us. Secondly, and when they have higher rate, they don't want the public to know. They don't want people to know. Secondly, they have shitty technology. They have nothing. We have the technology. That's it. It's not easy to build something like this. It's not easy. No one has this technology.
Got it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can we work with clients who are not in our state?
Yes, 100% yes. Most of our loan officers now get licensed in multiple states. That will allow you to do business in other states. So for me, for example, I live in California, but now I do more business outside California than in California.
Well, I mean, like, what if we are not licensed in those other states?
Why don't you want to get the license? You should have the license so that you can legally make money, helping people, and expand your business. And it's so easy to get the license. All you need to do is 32 hours, and that's it, and apply for the license. It's so easy to get licensed in another state. Why don't you get the license, right?
Well, I mean, down the road, that's the goal. But I'm just asking these questions, being a new loan officer, just want to know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you are a W-2 loan officer, you can refer loans to the company and get paid a bonus. But if you are 1099 loan officers, then we cannot pay you a referral fee. You should get the license. And it is so easy to get a license and get paid. Why not?
Okay, so you do have a choice to choose between 1099 and W-2. So can I be 1099 in Colorado and Texas?
You can be 1099 or W-2, but you cannot be both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So can I be 1099 in Colorado and also Texas?
Yes, those two states allow that. Yes.
Because I thought Texas didn't allow 1099.
No,
Okay.
Texas allow 1099.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Can we see which lenders we will be working with?
Yes, on the marketplace here, I show you we have over 200 lenders
Mm-hmm.
and 215, and you can see the list right here.
Is
You can see-
Is
Yes.
UWM one?
We don't work with UWM.
No, we don't work with UWM.
Because they gave the ultimatum.
Yeah, they did that to a lot of people. So
That's why we don't like them.
yeah.
Why would they afraid of competition? Why would they prevent us from working with another lender? That is not healthy for the industry, not healthy for us and for the clients. So why would we support them? Why would we want to work with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially when sometimes their pricing is a bit wonky. So
Exactly. So in the past, I worked with both UWM and Rocket, and I love it because I shop around. You know, when whoever have better rate, I send loan there. But now I don't have that choice anymore.
right.
And that's why I don't like it. Yeah.
How do we deal with clients that are elderly, like senior citizens that don't do an application or, that you visit? And so we want to process ourselves because we have to visit them, but you guys don't allow that. So how does that work?
So they can come to the office if it's nearby. If they are not, then you have to interview them over the phone and fill out the application for them. Or we can send them a loan questionnaire, a paper questionnaire. They can get question and answer, just like you go to a dentist or a doctor. They give you a form to fill out. Same thing like that. We can do manual way, or we can use technology. Our technology, in about 2 weeks, will allow consumer the mobile app to take application. It will interview the client and capture information and save to the 1003.
I said I wanted to know that because I'm in Florida. I wanted to know for reverse mortgages for seniors.
I have a question about that because I think you mentioned that you were capped on a compensation too, right? So on reverse mortgages, it's usually the compensation is a lot heftier than regular loans. So how does that work?
We cap the compensation at 20,000 per transaction per loan. So if it's more than 20,000, we will allow if there's no EPO.
How would you know if there's going to be an EPO or not? Since it's
The policy on what type of loan we have EPO or not. So if the loan doesn't have EPO, then we allow them to earn more than the maximum.
pretty much no lenders do no EPO, right? I don't know a single one besides you said Rocket. You said Rocket does it, but anyone else, I've never heard of it.
No, some loan type have no EPO, like commercial loan. Some private loan have no EPO. Commercial loan, no EPO. Land, no EPO. So it depends on the loan type too. Some non-QM lenders, some non-QM products have no EPO. So depend.
But in reverse mortgages and regular loan residential ones, we can't make more than 20,000.
Yeah, if there's no EPO from the lender, we allow you to earn more than 20,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. I'm licensed in Georgia. I wanted to add some more license to my file, but how do you know what states you can try to get licensed? Because some of them have requirements. I'm living here in New York right now, and they have different requirements. How do I know what states will be best to get to add to the Georgia license I have?
You can go to our website. If you go to our website, you can see already licensed, add more license here. Go to resource, and then you see that. Then you can, we have the instruction how you can get more license.
Okay.
Pretty easy. We explain the rule here. You can go here. All of these 24 states here, you don't need to do anything. You just apply for the new license. And if you want some state like Florida, then how come it's not showing?
I have another question. For all of this, where can we review this in writing? You're telling us this now over this call, but where do we see all of this in writing?
Yes, on our website. Everything on our website. You just go to a resource, you can see that. Let me log out and you can see that. You go to loanfactory.com. We have so much resources there. We go to loan officer here and you can see all of the information here. Joy Weekly webinar here. We post all information here. We provide you all information. All information about Loan Factory, how much we pay, compensation here. You click here, you see more detail about the fee, about new license. We show what state can be taken. We show everything here. You go to our website, go to resources, and you can see that. Okay. So, any more question for me? I can answer. I love to answer any question you have.
And you're okay with a realtor being a mortgage loan officer also?
Yeah, there's no problem with that. Yes. So, now you got to understand what I do so that I can have so many clients, right? I build a trust. I gave them excellent customer service. I gave them a smooth process, rate pricing, so that they are happy with me and they will not go anywhere else for a long time. Every day, client reach out to me and ask me, hey, I want to do loan, and they want to reach out to me. I don't reach out to them. They see the benefit. So you should do the same. You should be a good loan officer and provide your client the best benefit so that they can see that and they will come to you. If you are a loan officer and you are not better than your competitor, you will lose. Competition, right? So that is why I want you to compare your rate right now with your lender versus loanfactory.com. Because right now we are growing so fast, we expect to have more loan officers than Nexa at the end of next year. We're going to have 3,000 or 5,000 loan officers, and they're all going to be successful because with the technology, with the platform, the resources, that I will help them, and I will also monitor them or mentor them. I want all of them to be successful. So eventually, let's say you don't join Loan Factory, then Loan Factory and you is going to be your competitor, right? We're going to compete for the clients, and competition is healthy, right? We will compete. The client is the one that gets the benefit because we compete. And if you cannot survive, if we are so strong, you have to leave the industry. So that is the nature of any business. If you are better than your competitor, you win. If you're worse than your competitor, you out. So my point here is all of us should get better and better so that we can be successful. If you're not better, why would you stay in the business, right? So I want you to compare your rate, your service, compared to me versus me or Loan Factory. The goal is for you to aware. The goal is for you to try to find a way to improve your service, your pricing for your own benefit. So why would you stay with a company that don't provide the support, don't provide a better pricing or technology, at the same time they charge you more than Loan Factory charge you, right? It's competition. So those companies, if they're not as good as Loan Factory, they will lose loan officers. And when they lose loan officer, they will learn the lesson and they will try to get better and better. So it's all competition. And I want you to keep that in mind. Everything is about competition. It's all about benefit. Whoever gives you the best benefit, you work with, right? Loan Factory gives you more benefit than the other company, you should work with us. But if the other company offer you more benefit, you should work with them. Same thing with your client. The client come to you, they look at the benefit you offer them. They look at the benefit that Loan Factory offer them. And if they choose Loan Factory, it's because we provide more benefit to them. So it's all about benefit. Hi, Sean.
Hey, quick question. I used to have Mortgage Coach, and you're familiar with Mortgage Coach.
Yes.
To be able to create a scenario to send to a customer. What do you have that's similar to that I can send to a customer?
We have that. We have that free. We have that for free. Here, look at this.
Look at it.
Yeah, look at this. It's free. It's so beautiful. It's so much easier than Mortgage Coach. I'm gonna show it.
Is it also called Mortgage Coach with yours?
I'm gonna show it to you. See how easy it is and how good it is. So you run a pricing, right? You run the pricing. Then what you can do is you can compare 5.5 versus 20-year fixed. You can compare that. So you compare the two scenarios. Or if you want, you can add the 5% here, the borrower pays some point. So you can compare 3 rates, 30-year, 20-year, and 20-year. The rate here, the saving here, and share. You share with your client.
Oh, okay.
And then even better than that, look at this. Yeah, let's reset it.
Can you also do something like rent versus own?
That one is not popular, but let me share with you something. Let's say refinance, right? Let's say the borrower wants to refinance and they want to see the benefit. Should they refinance or not, right? And it's going to be 30 years, right? So we quote them the rate of 5.875 with a little bit of cost. This is cost. And then I also want to give them a 20-year scenario when they get a much lower rate of, let's say, 5.5. And then I compare. I will ask them, oh, you have a loan, right? You have 28 years left, 28 years and 1 month left, right? And then your rate right now is, let's say, 7.125. So you can see that the saving would, let me see, they can save 65,000 or 232,000 here for the saving. You can email the client this. You can run different scenario. And what else? You can copy the link here and send the scenario to your client. And the client only click on the link, they see the rate, they can see everything. They can keep that, save it, like a week later, they can click on the link and see the rate. So we offer a lot.
Loan Factory is a software company that does loans. This is amazing.
Correct. That's exactly what you got. What I mean. We build software. You know, at the loan officer, when you fund the loan, right? All you need to do is go in and click the button and say, I want to request my commission, and we pay you. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. We empower you using technology. And this is the reason why we're growing so fast. We are a technology company. Yeah, hi, Wendy. Yeah,
It's
hi,
so
Wendy.
much about transparency.
Yes, transparency. That's why the client love us. Let me share with you a few more. Because you know that we track every little thing. Whatever all the communication between loan officer, LOA, processor, we track everything. The text message, phone call, email, we track everything. We send them the rate every morning. So whenever if the client is get mad at us, we know the reason why. So we track everything, basically. We track everything. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
I really like what you just showed me. Is there a place that you can show me where to get those trainings so I can better use this site to send email to my client to update them with the rates? I think what you showed me just right now is really good.
Yes. So let me share with you. I myself create a mailing list, many mailing lists. I create a subscription list. So every week or every day, depending on the realtor, I send out 5,000 text messages to all 5,000 realtors about the rate. I say, here's today's rate, and they love it. Here, you can do the same. Customer relationship here, subscription here. So I text the rate update, I text it to my customer or to my realtor, to my loan officer, realtor here. 87,000. I email them if I need to. Rate update here, I send to buyer agent 10,000.
Can I send a text to this platform, or I need to use my phone to do it?
You can send out email. We have mailing lists here where you can click here. You can send them an email right here. You can email them, and you can select a template. There's company template or your own template. How to prepare for the refinancing, blah blah blah, right? And you can send it. So you can send out to many thousand email at the same time to your mailing list. We don't want. I stop you from sending a text message because of the compliance. If you don't have the permission and you send them the text, they can sue you. So that is the reason why we have company email drip campaign where I can turn it on. It's personal. I do turn it on right here. So all of my clients will receive email on the holiday, or the realtor can get it, or the follow-up campaign. I can turn it on and they receive it. So we build all of this for you. It's free. You know, many of the CRM out there is so difficult to use, and I know that. So I build something simple but practical for you, and it works. That's all. You don't need some crazy software to get it done. You only need to get practical thing. You know, send out email, drip campaign, images, running Facebook ad. Those are the basic things that you need. Hi, Sean.
Quick question. As far as the company lead, if you get a company lead, you pay at close, it's 20, you get to keep 25 bips, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
I pay you 25 bill.
and do you get your company leads are based on the of course state that you're licensed in, right?
Exactly.
Being in California, if one gets into that rotation, how many leads can they expect?
Right now, California will not get the lead. California is not one of the 42 states that I give our lead.
I see. Okay.
But it's easy to get lead, and we have a feature to help you generate your own leads. You know, we have Facebook ads here. You can run your own leads, and you get a lot of leads. You spend $10 a day. I'm pretty sure you get at least 2-3 leads a day. Yeah, I do this, and I get a lot of leads every day. A lot. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I hope you learned something from me. I know that in order to make the decision to switch or not, there's many factors, but I just wish you one thing, that you need to become a better loan officer. You need to offer your clients more than your competitors. Otherwise, they will not go with you. You cannot grow your business. So this is what I see. Most loan officers out there are struggling. And at Loan Factory, we provide the support, we provide the technology, we provide a platform with a lot of lenders, with great pricing, and you don't have to deal with all of these little things. 95% of your time, you should go out there and bring in the business. Work with realtor, work with existing clients, build that relationship, work on social media. That way, those are the best way right now to get a lot of transaction. Hi, Christopher.
Yes, I have a question question, a couple of questions. Onboarding time frame, how long does that typically take? And also data, who owns the data? Do I own the data once I enter it in, or if I want to export it out, do I get to keep that in a spreadsheet, or do I have to have a separate CRM to make sure that I'm not going to lose my data?
So the data we allow you to import and export. So you can see that right here. You can export or import. So, and we even allow you to mass export and import. You can mass export, you can mass import it. The data is yours. If you leave, you can take it with you. We allow you to do that.
And as far as onboarding, how long is the onboarding?
Very fast, a few days. A few days. We are super good. We have the technology, so we track all of that. We assign a dedicated onboarding specialist to help with this process. So it only takes a few days. And during the transition, if you have a new loan, you can send it in under my name, and as soon as you onboard it, we will transfer the loan back to your name.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Sean.
Yes, I was one of the questions was about the onboarding, and right now my license is in the process of getting renewed because I did an in-person CE. So should one wait for it to get into effect before I do a transfer?
You are renewing, so your license is not active, so it's not considered transfer. You're not active right now. So basically, you should sign up with us right away so that it can be faster. You can log in to your NMLS and give us access right and update your employment. That's it.
So I'm actually with a different broker right now, and I have deals in the pipeline and whatnot. So what do you recommend?
If your license is not active, you cannot have loans.
No, it is active. I am active. I just renewed. I just did my CE for 2025.
I see. So that is the renewal.
Yeah, you have to like the end of the year for that to clear anyways, don't you? October?
Yeah, exactly. So the renew part, forget about it. You have plenty of time. You don't have to worry. All we need to worry now is the transfer of your license to Loan Factory. So I would advise you to close out the last loan before you go to Loan Factory. However, we can start the process at Loan Factory. We give you an account. We proceed with the onboarding. The only thing we don't do is we don't update on the NMLS about your employment. You still with the company. You still with the company right now until you close out the first transaction, the last transaction. Then we will start sponsoring you.
Got it. So I can actually go through the onboarding and have everything set up, have a login and password to navigate through the portal, and then we'll just unplug and replug, right? Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, looking forward to it, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Hi, Nelson.
I have a quick question. Do you offer like CE courses for like renewal?
Yes, we have that as well. We negotiate and get the best deal. I think like $39 for the renewal course.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that. We can give it to you. Our licensing can give it to you. We deal with the school so that we get the best deal. Yeah. Hi, Nelson. Hi, Nelson.
I'm sorry. Hello. Real quick question for you. When it comes, you mentioned importing, exporting. Let's say with one of my partners, I get a data list or a database or something like that, and it needs to be ran through the DNC. Is that something that you offer as well? DNC scrub?
No, that
one. That third party?
You have to pay. You have to register account with them. You have to say which zip code you want. You probably have to pay them. The more zip code you want, the more you have to pay them. And you have to have a way to scrub it against that. So it's tricky.
Okay.
Very
No, that's fine.
yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
Nelson.
Hmm?
Hi, Damien.
Hi.
Damien.
Hey, can
Yes.
you hear me? Yes. Okay. I was driving and I missed some if you answered the question. I saw someone asked about the being an MLO and a realtor. You guys don't have any issue with that?
No, we support that. We're okay with that.
Okay, and then another question is there who like if I wanted to possibly join, then is there someone else that I would talk to for like, next steps or something like that for,
Yes. So our team, our onboarding specialists will reach out to each and all of you to check with you to see if you have any feedback, you want to join or not. And then if you want to join, you tell them. If you're not ready, you tell them that, oh, maybe in the future, but not now. That's it.
Well, I have the broker endorsement in California. So I'm licensed in 5 states, but I have a broker endorsement. So I know I can work with multiple companies. However, the company I just had switched to, they are mortgage bank, and I was getting licensed with DFPI, but it's taking forever. And I'm just like, I'm getting calls in California that I can't do. So it's like,
We are very fast. Everything we do very fast. You don't have to. DFPI is a little bit behind right now, but we are very fast.
Yeah, see, my DRE is not and I'm not using it. It's approved for this year right now, so that's why I would like to, talk to somebody about what would be next steps. You know what I mean? So
I think we will reach out to you for sure by tomorrow morning or later today. Thank you.
Yeah,
Daniel.
you have my information?
Yes, we do have all your information, Mike. The onboarding specialist is joining the team, this webinar with us. They know that. They will reach out to you.
All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I have a question. So the idea of Loan Factory is kind of to provide the best prices and interest rate to consumers through advocating for shopping around and also undercutting.
Yes.
So that most MLOs do, let's say, 10 loans a year. So they don't do a ton of volume, right? And given Loan Factory's business model of making such a low comp plan, these loan officers wouldn't be able to like make a living, because they make more, that's to extract as much as they can off of the loans that they do get. And I would say that this is like 90% of loan officers. So how does that align with Loan Factory's model,
So we have to look at a different angle. So right now, most loan officers out there are struggling, right?
Yeah.
And it is so difficult for an average loan officer to be successful because it takes them so much effort to win one client. And after you help the client is not even happy. They leave you. And that is the problem with almost everyone in our industry. You cannot retain the client. You don't make the client happy. And that's why everyone think that, when I have one client, I better make a lot of money. Otherwise, how am I going to survive? That is the wrong way of thinking. The right way of thinking is you care for your client. You work to help others. Your profession is, let's say you have a patient, you're a doctor. You're supposed to help your patient without thinking about yourself, without thinking about how much you make. And if you can help the client, if they're happy, then you're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be a successful loan officer because you are able to help your client and they are happy. And if you look at it that way, I'm pretty sure that a lot of clients will come to you and knock on your door and say, hey, Adam, help me. I need your help. I know that my friend, you help my friend and they are happy with you. So if it's that way, if you think it the other way around, that a lot of people would knock on your door and ask you to help, and you help them and they're all happy, and your business is so stable no matter what happens, you always have a lot of clients. And you make good money because you have so many clients. And because the technology and the support is so great that you don't have to do a lot of work. An average loan officer out there, they work their butt off in order to close a loan. At Loan Factory, it's the opposite. And at other company, a loan officer is under constant threat of losing a client because they shop around. They find someone else better. At Loan Factory, we don't have to worry about losing a client. They come to us, they stay with us. So it's completely different, different environment, different way of thinking. So, and the client, they don't know much about shopping around.
Yeah.
Most of our loan officer, 1,250 loan officer, they are not suffering right now. They are, some of them are able to charge more than me, a lot more than me, and there's no problem. Because if they have problem, they already leave Loan Factory. They would not stay here at Loan Factory. So the pricing is one factor, but I think much more than pricing, it's the service, the support, the knowledge, the skill, the advice that you have for the client that will keep them with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you guys are kind of like on the leading edge though, because I think the consumers are getting more knowledgeable and the transparency, right? But eventually, but don't, in that same framework, isn't it going to be eventually where consumers are just going to go to the lender directly to get the cheapest and they know the process, you know, without the broker, because broker's making something without really doing anything. So isn't that going to be eventually?
That is one way to think about it. The best will take off, the winner take off, right? The winner will take off, but how you define a winner? The lender doesn't mean you are a winner. There are so many lenders out there. Their process suck. They take forever. They don't have good customer service. They don't have good rate. A lot of lenders have high rate. So it's all about us, who we are. We just try to become a better and better. At Loan Factory, to be honest with you, we are very ambitious. We will continue to get better every day. Our pricing is the best, but I'm not happy.
But we're dealing with those lenders that have bad stuff. Either way, we're still dealing with them. If a regular consumer was to go to that lender, they'd actually have a better process than us because they're in-house and they know that in-house team knows better than Loan Factory, right?
No. Even to be honest with you, it is super difficult to be the best lender, a good lender, because the loan process, the technology, the pricing, everything is so complicated. So it's very hard to find a really good lender. And even with that, a proper model is still better because we can shop around. We have so many lenders to shop around. We can switch. We have the flexibility. One lender, we lock with them. A week later, rate drop, we switch to another lender. With one lender, there's no option like that.
Yeah.
So there's many ways. And the lender, think about the lender. They have their own problem. In the loan process, the loan officer is the key person. The loan officer must care for the client, must always available and help the client and assist the client. That is the most important thing. If the consumer goes straight to the lender and they don't have a good loan officer, the loan officer there is not motivated, lazy, don't have good knowledge or skill set, cannot provide good advice, then for sure the client is not happy. So pricing is only one factor. The service and the experience is also very important. Yeah. So we are still far away from automating the loan process. The loan, even though the loan is a commodity, it's on Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac product, but there's a lot of service in there. It's still not a commodity yet. We still need the assistance of the loan officer, good loan officer. And that's why here at Loan Factory, we want you to be a good loan officer. Everything else we take care for you. Well, but you yourself have to be good.
Yeah, what's the end goal of like Loan Factory? To be the biggest mortgage brokerage, or are you guys going to be like a delegated lender? Are you going to do in-house underwriting or something?
We're going to be so big. We're going to be so good. The sky is the limit. So I can share with you, my goal is to become a lender and to be the best lender. That means I'm going to be bigger than UWM and Crockett. That's my goal.
You want to service loans? Is that what you're saying?
Service is a different thing. A loan has two parts, originating and servicing, right? Servicing is just service the loan. It's not that important anymore. Yeah.
So basically, you only to go to like a retail? Is that?
It's still far away, but I'm looking to become a lender so that I can have better pricing. I can control my loan process. I can have my own, I can work with my technology to automate the entire loan manufacturing process. So right now, let's say Rocket or UWM, on average, it costs lender $7,000 to manufacture one loan. It costs Rocket and UWM $3,000. If I become better, it costs me $1,000 to manufacture loan. And imagine I can manufacture better, faster, cost less, and I can capture the margin. I don't have to pay Rocket or UWM. Then I can control the whole market. I can be so big. That's what I want. Why not, right? Every one of us, we should dream big. We should dream. Every one of us can have all potential. You all can be the top producer. I'm 100% sure. It's just you.
I'm glad you mentioned dreaming big.
Yes.
I'm glad you mentioned dreaming big, because I'm thinking of the construction world and working with actual construction companies. And what I see out here now is with the new construction, they are able to definitely undercut us loan officers. They already have the loan officers there. So my goal, what I'm trying to do, my business partner and I, one of my referral partners, is we're trying to get in early and get with the, create our own construction company, people who want to do construction. So that's the reason why I asked you about any kind of specialty loans, any kind of different types of loans, because that's exactly what we're looking to do instead of just concentrating on the resident.
Here, you see the screen, construction loan. We have 43 lenders. You can pick up the phone and talk to each of them to see if they can help you. They can partner with you. There's so many lenders. So it's all about how big we are, who do we know. You reach out to them. You work with another broker. How can you have access to this lender so that you can grow your production?
So you can actually price through the system, like your one-time closes?
Yeah, we have that. In the past, we worked with Flagstar, but now they closed it. They don't offer that anymore. And I think we have Click and Close. They offer one-time close. Yeah.
Yes, I have a question.
Yamsi?
You use technology because you are coming from the technology. You have a really good background. So you use technology very well. In the future, will you do everything from the system without being a loan officer?
No. Listen to me. If you remember 30 years ago, when the thing come out, everyone predicting that real estate agent will be obsolete. Buyer and seller can do business together on the web. Everything is transparent. But now you look at the real estate industry, more than 99% of the transactions still involve a realtor. And real estate transaction is super easy compared to mortgage.
Yes.
Right? Mortgage is so complicated. So even if the advance of AI, I don't think it's gonna be replacing loan officer even in the next 20 years. So loan officer is still so important, but everything else will change. Everything else, technology will help with the processing, with almost everything else. So that's why I advise you to focus on yourself. Try to be a good loan officer. Study guidelines, study marketing. And one thing that no one can replace, which is relationship. If you have relationship with your clients, with realtor, with people around you, nothing can replace that. And that is your strength. You need to spend more time with people out there. And you need to build expertise, image. You need to build your image, your expertise. So as a loan officer, you need to inform, educate, and let people around you know that you are a good loan officer. You have good product.
I have a question here.
They have to work with you. Yeah, hi, Christopher.
I know you have had a lot of success here onboarding a lot of lenders in a very short amount of time. But I saw, that there's 30 to 40 that have left this month and last month. What was the number one reason why they were leaving? Do you guys understand that?
I myself
Okay.
don't know. I myself try to find out as well, and you can see
Yeah,
it right
because like,
here.
sometimes like whenever you're with I was working with Nations Lending when I started 8 years ago or whatever, and when I left them, they called me and they said, "Hey, what was the reason why?" I'm just wondering if you guys understand that as well.
But if you look at the number of loan officers, we have 1,250. 30 people left a month is not a lot. A loan officer report here. So we look at the record too. We look at the reason why the company that worked before joining Loan Factory and leave. We try to track everything. We track the performance. We track number of onboarding, upon, or how they join. So we do track the result. We want to improve. So we are tracking the reason why as well. We are collecting that. But we are so new. Okay. There's a lot that we work on.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You know that a lot of loan officers out there are not good at all. They don't work full time. They work part time. They don't care. Right now, they have another job, full-time job, and they have to take care. This is not their priority. So it's normal for people to come and go, but the number is very small. Navaneet, hello, Navaneet.
Yes, so it's a very interesting model, like low touch, high volume, so you don't have to share the tier if you lose a client, and it's a very interesting model. Yeah, initially when we started, if losing a client was hard on me, but with this model, it is not so. You lose a client, but you're getting the volume.
Yes.
The other thing that it's interesting is that, yeah, it's a low margin, but because nobody makes that high margin anyway. And what we are seeing from United Wholesale is that they are providing extra incentives. They are basically taking out commissions from loan officers now to lower to give a lower price. So we are seeing those type of trends also from the lenders.
Yes.
And I think you are ahead of the curve with all of these technologies. It's an amazing piece. I just wanted to applaud you for that.
Thank you. Yeah. I think UWM is pretty scary. They have grown so big, and you can see that they try to promote mortgage matchup, right? Mm-hmm. So they are trying to bring consumer and bring them to you, to the loan officer. And if they have become successful, then one day they will become direct lender. They will dominate the market. They will become Uber of mortgage, because consumer will work directly with them. Why would they pay tens of thousands of loan officers? They don't need you. So that's why it's scary. Mm-hmm. And that's why everyone for survival. There's nothing we can change, right? UWM becomes so big and becomes so powerful, and one day they might eliminate us. So at the same time, I need to improve. I need to fight back. I need to somehow, if that happens, I still can fight. I'm not going to give up so quickly. So that's why, luckily, I have the technology. And imagine we have Loan Factory. For sure, next year, end of next year, we're going to be the biggest broker in the country with 3,000 and maybe 5,000 loan officers. So my goal is, if we have the size, we can negotiate with all the lenders. We tell them, hey, give me 10 more basis points. Hey, waive all the EPO, but in return, we give them a lot of volume. In return, we give them the best loan. Right now, our loan is so good because we use the technology. We control the quality of the loan. We eliminate fraud. We make sure that the loan that come to us are, can sellable, no scratch, and then we send them a lot of loan and quality loan so that they will give us extra. That is just a small baby step so that I can pass the saving to you. I would ask them to give you more better pricing. And when you have more better pricing, it's easy for you to win, right? You compete against all the loan officers out there. You can win. So that is why I keep my margin so small. I keep a small flat fee only because my goal is to make sure you can be successful. You are happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. That's all. If you're not happy, you leave me, I have nothing left. So that is my goal. And my goal is, to be honest with you, I don't really care about 𝐿𝐼𝐹 or Rocket or any other lender. My goal is to build a great platform with great technology that allow you to shop around. You find the best lender for you. You know, I showed you earlier, right? Rocket doesn't have the best rate. 𝐿𝐼𝐹 doesn't have the best rate. It's a small lender. And every day, a lot of small lenders pop up to have the best rate. And you should send loan there. You should not be afraid. You should shop around just like the client shop around you. You know, I'm sorry to say one word, dumb. A lot of loan officers are dumb for working with only one lender. The loan officer is so dumb that send all business there. Even though the rates are so high, every loan you lose $2,000. Is that considered dumb when you lose $2,000 per loan? I mean, come on, this is your business. How come you willing to work with a lender with high rate like that? That means you will either lose money or you lose the client. So we should not work with that mentality. We should be a broker. We shop around for the client, for ourselves, and we should have the best rate for our clients. So that's why every single loan that goes to our system, we run the pricing. We find the best lender. We send the loan there.
Yeah, it's interesting that like with this technology, actually you can be not a lazy, but a smart loan officer because you have that $1,000 guarantee. Let the shoppers shop all around, but they'll always bring you the offer.
Yes, yes, and just like Costco, right? They never raise the price of the chicken. $5. They lose money, but they make so much more money in other ways. So same thing here. This is just marketing. The entire loan factory, we might lose $1,000 every month, but that is nothing. 1,000 loan officer, $1,000 a month that we lose, $1 each, but it allows all of us to promote ourselves out there. We bring in a lot more business. So it's just marketing, right? Why not? Let's fight. Let's try to win more clients.
Yeah, because the shoppers shop and let them shop and ultimately come to you because you don't have to spend upfront work asking them to get the documents and doing all those things.
Yes, yes. And once they trust you, everything's so easy. They do everything you say. It's so easy. And by the way, let me share with you one thing that we're working on. You're gonna be amazed. We released already our mobile app, and we want to make the mortgage process as easy as taking Uber. Okay, and you can download the app now. You can check the rate on our app now. The borrower, if you look at one thing, okay, if you want to be successful, you need to understand your client, and that is the problem that most of us don't understand. We all keep thinking about us as a loan officer. How can I make more money? How can I have more clients? How do I advertise? You know, you keep thinking about yourself too much. How can I not losing the client? You keep thinking about yourself. But what you're supposed to do is you have to think about your client. What are they thinking, right? The consumer, they are confused. So many choices. They don't trust any loan officer. They don't know if the rate that given to them is correct or the best rate or not. So you have to understand your client. And then almost all of them hate the mortgage process. It's too complicated. It's too long, too much paperwork. It's confusing. I might be ripped off. You know, there's so many things going on with almost all consumers right now. So how can we address that? If we can address that, they will be with us forever. right? So imagine this. If you look at the consumer, what do they want? They want to check the rate. Of course, they want to know what rate, what is the payment and all that, right? So we have the pricing engine for them on the mobile app. We allow them to check rate and all information about payment and all that. They want to fill out application. They want to give us document, and they want to talk to us. So that's 4 things. That's all they want, right? Think about us. If we provide them just what they want and nothing else, they will love us. And it's simple as taking Uber. So they go check the rate, they fill out application. We are having AI to help them with the application process to make it so easy. We are buying data on the internet. We get an API on the internet to help them populate the 1003 faster. They give us the address. We know when they bought it, what is the price, how many bedroom. We get the information, we fill it out for them. We make it so short, so easy for them to fill out application. And then the document that we need, it's easy. We send them a message, hey, we need bank statement. They tap on it, take picture, done. So we make it so easy for them. And they need to have a question or they need to communicate. They type in the message. It goes to the loan officer and processor. And the loan officer and processor get a ding, and they open it, they answer. So everything in real time, transparent. You know, imagine the mobile app can be as easy as taking Uber. Then the consumer, once they try with us one time, they will love us and they will stay with us, stay with you forever because they love the process. They love the transparency. They love the pricing, everything they love about you. Why would they want to go work with anyone else?
Yeah, I have one more question. What
Yes.
about pre-qualification? Do you?
Yeah, it's very easy and simple. Like here, I can share with you. You see my screen, right? So we click a button and issue the pre-approval letter. So for example, I can share with you the approve here. So this borrower is approved. We know who is the agent. Pre-approval expire on this date. Blah blah blah. Right. So we can go in and we can see the DTI. We can go in. Here's the application. Here's the application. We know what condition that the borrower needs to upload. So on the last page, the borrower can see if they qualify or not. I mean, the admin can qualify them. And my internet again. So basically, we will click a button and issue the pre-approval. We see the DTI right here. We can the underwriter can calculate, or you can calculate DTI and save it in here, and you can issue the pre-approval right here, and you just type a message and send it down. That's it. You can edit the pre-approval manually if you want to. It's generating right now. You click on it, you can edit it. You can preview it. You can preview the email. It will go out, and the pre-approval letter will allow them to edit the pre-approval letter, because sometimes they want to change the loan amount, they want to change the purchase price. So we allow them to do it themselves. Yeah.
I have a question for your pricing engine. Did you go to every single lender and ask permission if you could expose it to the client or to borrowers?
You don't need to. They want you, because they have a wholesale lender. They want me to send them business. So they want to be in my pricing engine. So all of them are begging me to put the pricing into my pricing engine.
Really? Even the retail ones? I don't, it just doesn't make sense to me how they'd allow you, given if they would know about it, wouldn't they say no?
I'm sorry?
No, what I'm saying is like a lot of them are retail too. So they're wholesale and retail. Like Rocket Mortgage, wouldn't you think that they wouldn't want you to put it on your website, given that they have it on their website and they want retail to go to them rather than?
No, I don't have the rate of the retail lender in my pricing engine, only wholesale.
Oh, so at the end of the day, because you're just using the wholesale, you can just show it without asking permission. But if you wanted to do the retail, then you'd have to ask her permission.
Yeah, I don't, there's no point of putting retail pricing in my pricing engine. I don't work with them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just saying, like, it's weird how they wouldn't show it on theirs. You said that it's because they're expensive, but it's just, you would think to expose their information that's not only within the eyes of loan officers, that's okay, because there's such thing as Loan Sifter. But why wouldn't Loan Sifter just do it to the public and be kind of like Loan Factory? You know what I mean? If it was applicable.
It's their business model. They are different. You know, they don't deal with consumer. That is the business model that they pick. Everyone is different. Everyone has different business model. Yeah. Hi, Anna.
Okay.
Hello, Anna. Anna? 𝐿𝐎𝐷𝐄?
Yes. You said that establishing a relationship is more important than the price. And you are absolutely right. I'm asking because I don't know your system yet. And I was relationship manager and a mortgage specialist in the Turkey Garanti BBVA Bank. And we were giving a small gift to a real estate agent and a customer with the name of the company so that they would remember us more and they send more customer. It's like a different relationship between us. We use too much this way. And after many times you feel they feel you like a family member. So do you use this way small gifts for the like a calendar or some pens or some small gifts? It's not promotional gifts. And I'm really excited to start with your company. What should I do for the next step?
So like I said, our onboarding specialist will reach out to you with the onboarding step. But you are right. We are working on a feature to allow you to send a curtain board to the clients. And it costs you $50, but you can engrave it. Let me show you this. So here is the gift. Here's the gift that we will send it out to our client. Here's the gift. And you can engrave your name in the back or the front. It's beautiful. We send it to the client and it costs $50 for everything. $50, nothing, but they will remember you for a long time. So we will roll it out and then you can, it's optional. If you want to send your client this gift, you select yes, and then every time you close a loan, we will send it out for you. You don't have to do anything.
Okay, thank you.
Companies like, yeah.
Have
swag stores. I know that when Planet Home, was recruiting me at the time, they were like, "Oh, check out our swag store," and I don't know what. And I guess that's maybe what she's asking. Is that something that Loan Factory has, or can we just pretty much download, the PNG file or the logo and kind of like 1099 our own stuff kind of deal?
Yeah, you can do it yourself, but it's a lot of work. That's why everything I want to do it for you, so that you don't have to deal with send out gift like this. It costs a lot of time. So I want you to focus on building the network, building a relationship, so that you bring in more business. Especially right now, a lot of people want to refinance. So you need to spend time going out there and let them know about your 2-1 buy down product, lender pay. Or you promote this, you're going to be a big winner. Because most people work with European, they don't have this product. And some people work with Rocket, they don't aware of this product, they don't know how to promote it. At Loan Factory, we promote it crazy. And we get so many clients. I myself got so many clients. So I want you to focus on marketing, creative, finding things that make yourself stand out better than other loan officer. You have to keep thinking about all that. Don't spend time doing things that will not help you increase your business. So that's why at Loan Factory, we try to do things for you so that you can free up your time and do marketing.
So really quick, really quick before you continue there, Adam, how do I get a t-shirt?
If you join Loan Factory, we will send it to you.
Okay, thanks.
Do you ever get encounter where borrowers say, "Oh, I'm getting a loan through Rocket. They have a retail division." Because I've heard this before, where before UWM had an ultimatum, they said, "Oh, why don't I just go? I could get it myself going to Rocket." I know the pricing is different, but I've encountered it when I wasn't a loan officer. Borrowers would say that, like, "Oh, I got a loan from Rocket. I could just go there directly."
Yeah, but have you ever had a
No,
client come to you from Rocket, Adam? And I've had so many clients come to me from Rocket just pissed off that they had to
yes,
deal with Rocket.
one-way direction. One-way direction, because our pricing and service is way better. Even at Rocket, you look at Rocket, they have wholesale and retail, right? Their wholesale is so successful, so big, and their retail getting smaller and smaller. And look at UWM, they don't even have retail. They cannot do retail. It's not that easy. Their pricing is higher, their service is worse. Who would want to work with retail? So, Adam, remember, UWM is trying to scare you. UWM is trying to scare loan officer and broker out there that you should not work with Rocket so that you work with me. And that's what they try to do. They scare you. And that is unfound. I mean, you should not worry about that. I'm not worried at all. I never lose any client to Rocket Retail.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't worry about that at all. It's not even a concern. Hi, Christopher.
Hello. Hey, man, I appreciate you taking the time, and it's pretty awesome to have the CEO to spend time answering questions. So I appreciate you doing this for us.
Thank you. Thank you. I love to help. I love to answer. Yes.
Well, and that's good. That is real good versus some of the other companies out there. I do have a question. I do have a small team. Now, you said we can add a team. So should I come on as an individual and bring my team, or what do you suggest?
You can bring them along with you, or you can come in first and then they can join later. We will set up a team for you. The loan officer that you bring in can be under you. We have the technology, so we can set up the team for you. And as a team, you can see each other transaction. You can help each other. Okay. And when you are a team leader, you will have a split with your team member. Let's say you work with 2 loan officers, so you can have 90-10 split with 1 loan officer and 80-20 with the other loan officer. And whenever they close a loan, you will get paid at the same time. You don't need to do anything. The system will track everything, split up the commission and pay you. So you don't have to worry.
Okay, great. And I mean, I missed it earlier. How often are you cutting checks?
We send it to your bank. And we pay 3 times a week if you are 1099.
Did you say you pay 3 times a week?
Yes. And unlike many other brokers like C2, they require you to upload tons of documents before you can even get paid. At Loan Factory, the processor do everything, all the compliance, all paperwork for you. You don't have to worry. All you need to do is wait for it to get funded, and we get the money. You click a button and request commission, and we pay you. That's it. Really simple.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Christopher. We help you. We want you to work together as a team. So we will do everything possible to support you as a team. Hi, Maureen. Hello, Maureen.
Hi there. So my niche is doing chattel loans. And my question is, some chattel lenders don't let you have processors like Triad. So would then I self-process my own loans like I have it in the past?
Yes. Yeah, we work with at least two lenders that offer chattel home loan, Triad and
mobilehomeloans.com.
Yes, correct. mobilehomeloans.com. And I don't really pay attention to the arrangement between Loan Factory and them. But if you want, we can give you more information.
Yes, please, because that is my niche. Place that I'm currently at only offers Triad, and there's so many homes out there that are built before 1976 that Triad won't touch. And it looks like the loan factor or the loan the mobilehomeloan.com company, you don't get a full commission from what I'm reading on your website.
Yes.
However, you can still accommodate those clients that have mobile homes older than 1976.
Correct, correct. And one thing about Loan Factory, we support you. So we know that mobile home loan, you don't get paid much. Therefore, we don't even charge you processing fee, and even the flat fee we make less too. I mean, I don't know the detail, but we always try to support you.
Okay, yeah, I would like more information. So when that person calls us, I'll just start asking my questions and maybe do a follow-up.
Exactly. When the team call you, you ask them, hey, can you send me everything about mobile home loan? You know, who are we working with? How do we get paid? How much is it? What about processing fee and all that? You ask them. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask you
Maria.
also, I do have a small team as well. So is that considered like an override, essentially, like the split, or do we have to have an agreement with the loan officer?
So Loan Factory pay all of you 100% minus a flat fee. And the team member, when they work under you, they receive support from you, the leadership from you. So they should pay you an override. So it's between you and the team member. What should be the split? It's between you and your team member. Loan Factory, we don't care. And you will go in and decide, oh, this team member will pay me 10%. This team member will pay me 40%. You are the one that go in and decide that, the split. As long as your team member agree to pay you. We just follow that. We don't care. We don't want to intervene, because within your team, we respect that. Whatever you want to do, we support you.
Got it.
We at Loan Factory, we just simply keep a flat fee, and that's it. You keep 100%, and your team member can pay you whatever, depending on whatever they're willing to pay you.
Yeah, I'm guessing maybe depending on their experience or whatnot. Go ahead.
And depend on your support, right? For example, if you go out there and bring in a lot of leads, you give them the lead, then of course you get paid more. And then even better than that, if you bring in, you produce a lot of quality lead, you give it to them, then you can charge them more. You can say, hey, I give you so much lead. Without me, you cannot even earn any money. So depend on your relationship with your team member. And this is what good about being a team leader, right? You feel the obligation that you have to help them successful. And that means you need to try harder, and you yourself will become a better person, a better leader. And it's good for you. That's why we encourage lead team.
So like if I have a builder account or something like that, and the builder is sending me a lot of leads and I'm giving them to another LO, can I set up a separate comp plan for that? Is that what you're saying?
It's
per source?
You and, yeah, exactly right. Let's say you have a builder account. Every month you bring in 10 loans, right? But because you're so busy, you don't want to deal with the borrower, you don't want to deal with little thing here and there. So you will recruit 3 team members to join you, and you give them the loan. And you talk to them, you negotiate with them, say, hey, how about this? I give you the loan, you help me close it, let's split 50-50. It's all negotiable. And the loan officer will say yes. And then the system will track that agreement between you and your team member. And when your team member close the loan, we take out 50% and pay you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, everything automatic. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
You seem like you're on the leading edge and like thinking ahead of the future, what it looks like. Given you said that loans right now, even though they're a commodity, they're not a commodity yet, because there are some services that, that aren't structured, that aren't fixed across the board. So given that, in the future, it'll eventually become commoditized because all that will be automated. Don't you think the loan officer job will get eliminated in the future eventually? And what are your thoughts on that?
Everything can be done by machine except relationship. Nothing can replace relationship. That's what I learned. When right after the pandemic, Loan Factory collapsed, because during the pandemic we grown so big, 95% of the business was refinanced, and that's why we become so big. But after the pandemic rate shot up, no more refinance. So 95% of business disappear. And I was under so much stress. I didn't know what to do. And I thought that the only solution is lay off 90% of the staff. But I tried to resist that because I build rate system, rate process, rate technology. I hate, losing everything that I built. So, but then I try to go really hard to work with realtor. I try to bring in a lot of business from realtor, and I learned a hard lesson that it is a relationship business, and there's nothing can replace that. I cannot build relationship by myself, no matter how good is my technology. I try a lot to build that technology to allow me to build relationship with realtor, but at the end, the relationship is between two humans working together, talking together, help each other. Machine cannot do that. So it's gonna be a long time. Relationship is still there. People still want to talk to a human being and get help. If, in my opinion, it's the same thing as an attorney or doctor. If machine can replace an attorney or doctor, then the machine can replace the loan officer. Otherwise, it will not happen. So it's still far away. But everything else can be replaced. I think everything else can be done by technology. Hey, Maureen.
So I forgot to ask this question. Can we, since I'm branding myself, can I use my own email, or do we have to use your email system?
You have to use the company email. You can use your phone number, but the company email you have to use.
Okay.
It's for compliance. It's a requirement. Yeah. Any more questions? Well, it's 3.5 hours. I really enjoy talking to all of you. This is the longest section that I have had. In the past, it's 1 hour, and then become 1.5, 2.5, 3, and now 3.5. But I really appreciate that you stick around and talk to me. There's a lot that we have to learn in this industry. But one little tips I have for you: if you get better a little bit every day, then you become better. And you have to keep thinking, how can I become better? How can I go small loan? If you just have that simple thinking every day, I'm 100% sure you're gonna be successful. Always care for your business, care for your clients, and then you will be successful. When you care so much, you will find a way to help them. You will find a way to become better. You will find ways so that you don't lose clients to your competitor. And that means you have to get better and better every day. So yeah, thank you everyone. If you want to chat with me, feel free to talk to my staff. Tell them that you want to chat with me, and I will love to chat with you more one-to-one. Okay? Thank you everyone. You have a nice day. Thank you.
Bye everyone.
Thank you, Tuan.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.